Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 1 of this high school football season. It's the Nixa Eagles versus the Republic Tigers meeting in Republic, Missouri. I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner, Carter Zaromsky. This is one of the most anticipated matchups of the week. All around Missouri, two high-powered teams on offense and defense are meeting here. We got captains meeting in the middle. For Nixa, Randy Flint, Jaden McCaster, Jackson Cantwell, and Caden Flood. For Republic, we have number 34, Grayson Hart, Preston McCracken, and Caleb Norman. So this matchup, I already mentioned it. I mentioned it a lot because this is one of the best games in Missouri. It's been ranked the best game in Missouri right now by many outlets. Carter, what are you looking forward to in this game?
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a great game here. I mean, two of the best teams in the CFC meeting up. It's a shame it only gets to happen once in the season, but this will definitely be a game to remember. Nixa has had high hopes coming into this game. I've seen some of the players give score predictions, and they're definitely very confident in their skills here, and I think that they will do their best because they're definitely very hungry after the loss at the state championship. So we'll see who wants it more at this game.
Here we will see Republic come out. Nixa still in the huddle, about to come out for the kickoff. Just 45 seconds until game time. And based on the formation, it is looking like Republic will be receiving the kick. So Nixa will get the ball to start the second half. But, I mean, I'm excited for this game. Football is finally back. I've waited all year for it. New team for Nixa, new team for Republic. Nixa obviously lost a lot of starters, 14 all-conference starters they lost over the offseason. They graduated, but, you know, they fill those holes, obviously, with transfers, Jaden McCaster, Scholar Brown, some more we'll get to as they make plays throughout this game. But crowd is getting loud. The Nixa side is filled up. The Republic side is filled up. Jonah Fields for the opening kickoff. And boot comes the ball, and he sends it down into the Republic end zone. He will take it out, and the referee will call a touchback, so they will get the ball at the 25-yard line. Or 20-yard line, excuse me. Now we look at this Republic offense coming out, led by Preston McCracken. He had an injury last year. I believe he tore his MCL, but he came back and helped lead his team. They made a pretty decent playoff run, actually, with him. So good. We talked to Coach Cornelson. He said he's expecting a lot out of him. He's a leader on this team, and we'll see what they do here. Coming out in their traditional offense, handoff to the running back. He's going to barrel forward for 5 yards. That was Isaiah Hole on the carry.
Decent run there. I mean, it looks like they got around 5 or 6 yards. I mean, that's definitely optimal. Definitely a great way to start the game in that power formation. 5 yards is great for a power formation. And now is second down and 4, ball on the 26-yard line.
Yeah, so 2nd and 4. Getting a quick official timeout, I believe. Just telling someone on the sidelines to back up. Got a little bit of a stoppage here, but it was 6 yards on that last carry, like Carter mentioned. 2nd and 4 for the Republic Tigers. You mentioned that power offense. They run that all the time. We watched it last year whenever Nixa and Republic played. That was supposed to be a good game. A lot of hype coming into it, same as this one. So, but Nixa demolished that game. They completely dominated. So we'll see if that's the same outcome here. And I think someone may have jumped offsides. Officials stop the play once again. I think he's saying official timeout. So
Might have been, conflicting penalties there, but it will still be 2nd and 4 on the 26-yard line.
Yes, so one receiver out, Preston McCracken under center. 2nd and 4. He'll take the handoff in the backfield once again. He'll move forward and get just maybe inches to a yard short of the first down. Flag is thrown in the air after the play. That's most likely going to be a personal foul for unsportsmanlike conduct for something they said. Reed Wilson will be counted with the tackle. Yes, and they will give the personal foul to Nixa. And that's just one of those things, you got to be disciplined. You can't get those, especially in a big game like this.
So yeah, that will be hard for this Nixa defense, and they are moving up the chains. It will be an automatic first down here. Definitely quite a gain of yardage here. The ball is on the 44-yard line now, a lot closer than they were with the renewed first down.
Yeah, and even early in the game, but these penalties can come to bite you back later in the game, depending if Republic scores on this drive or not. So we'll see what happens. McCracken will keep the ball, move forward, and a flock of Eagles will come and take him down, but not until he gets 6 yards on the carry. It will be 2nd and 4 once again.
He will be stopped. It's now a 2nd down at the 50-yard line, gain of around 6. So it will now be 2nd and 4 again on the midfield line, on the logo. Let's see if they keep running their power offense here, or they might go for a pass.
Kieran Govan out at receiver. Talked to Coach Cornelson about him. He was a big player on the defensive end, but stuff there at the line on 2nd down. Will maybe lose a yard there. No, they'll keep him at the 50, and it will be 3rd and 4 now. Big 3rd down for the Eagles to set the tone here.
Yeah, Nix's offensive line gets a lot of praise, but their D-line is definitely pretty elite as well. I mean, they got a great stop there, still at the 50-yard line, but it is now 3rd down. With the power play here, they could get the first down, but let's see how this rolls out.
So man in motion. McCracken will not take the snap. There will be a timeout called by Republic. First one of the game for them pretty early, so good thing for Nixa to have them have to use it early in the half. Talk about this 3rd down real quick. If Nixa can get this stop here, what that means is they get the ball to start the second half, so they can go on offense, score, and then have the advantage score-wise if they can stay consistent with that. But Republic, you get this here. I mean, you just keep your momentum and you keep driving. But definitely a big 3rd down to start the game here.
They could even go for it, on 4th down if they get some yards with that power offense. That's definitely a possibility as well. First down or not, just keep running that power offense. And looks like it'll now be 3rd and 4 again on the 50-yard line.
3rd and 4. We'll see what the Republic Tigers decide to do here. One receiver out. McCracken, double backfield, will keep the ball, try to leap forward, and looks like he's got him like inches short. I see them holding up the 4th down sign there. I'd imagine they go for it here. Yes, it will be like 4th and inches.
Will they go for it with this power offense, or will they punt the ball? It looks like they are going for it so far. Let's see if the Nixa defensive line could get a stop here on this Republic power offense. 2 players coming to the game. Number 25, Trayton Gray, running back, and number 87, Aiden Schaefer, tight end.
So McCracken under center, full backfield to go with a quarterback sneak, and they will easily get the first down. Republic will move forward to around the 44-yard line, and will bring on a new set of downs. Tough break for Nixa and big pickup for Republic.
Will now be a first down for this Republic offense on the 43-yard line. They were able to get that 4th down in inches. A renewed set of downs, and here we go.
Up the middle now, and another maybe 3-yard carry, 4-yard carry to the 40-yard line. Yet to see a passing play from the Tigers, tackled by Max Gradell.
Gain of 3 yards there, 2nd and 7 on the 40-yard line. Here we go probably going to be a power offense play. Let's see what goes out.
So 2nd and 7. McCracken will keep the ball, push up the field, break a couple tackles, and get close to the first down, maybe just a little short.
Not quite a first down here, but it is very close, 3rd and inches.
Ball marked just outside the Eagle 33-yard line, 3rd down and less than a yard for another Tiger first down.
Probably getting ready to get this 3rd down here.
So 3rd and 1 for Republic. We saw this last set of downs, and they have the same scenario and will have the same outcome, easily pick up the first down, moving up to the 31-yard line. And that Nixa section over there is looking pretty quiet as Republic has dominated the game so far. And we see a lot of teams do this with Nixa. If they'll take the ball first and they'll just try to run the clock down as much as they can, and not even give Nixa a chance to really do anything on offense, just because of how high-powered they are. But Republic looks to be doing it here, and it seems to be working. They've taken around 7 minutes off the clock, I believe. McCracken will keep the ball again. He's getting chased down, and he'll slip free. He'll find a hole, heading for the pylon and out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Preston McCracken, big run down into Eagles' red zone.
Great run there by the quarterback, Preston McCracken. Great run up the right there. Nixa defense definitely needs to be able to contain the outside there and contain that right side. It will now be 1st and goal on the 5-yard line and a possible touchdown here.
So 1st and goal for Republic. Nixa unable to set the edge there and get the stop. McCracken will hand it off the hole, and he will be swallowed up immediately. Maybe a little bit of a loss of yardage there. And Weston Weldon was there on the tackle. 2nd and goal. Nixa, this will be a huge momentum swing if they can even just keep them from scoring a touchdown. Republic, we mentioned it was known for running the ball, and right now they're doing it pretty successfully. So Rob Richardson, though, over there, defensive coordinator, we know, talked all year, he's a defensive mastermind. It was shown all around, and he was able to scheme up around the other team after he saw what they brought to the table. But first drive jitters, first drive of the season for this defense, just something that isn't looking so good right now. McCracken will hand it off again, and they will slip free and find their way into the end zone. Touchdown, Republic. Trenton Coleman will find his way into the orange and black, and will put Republic on the board 6-0 to start this game.
Now it's time for the Nixa offense to show out. They will be going for the extra point here. Good running touchdown there. Extra point attempt
is on the way. Elijah Fury is coming out to kick the extra point, and another official timeout. I mean, I don't know what's happening down there. They've stopped it maybe like 4 times now.
Number 10, Elijah Peary with the kick, and it is good.
So 7-0 Republic leads now. Opening drive, they were able to find the end zone. Nixa, if you look back on that, just got to erase it from your mind. You got this one of those one of those sports where you have to be able to forget things and keep playing with confidence, and that's exactly what I expect them to do. Come back, rebound on the next drive, but no credit taken away from Republic. That was good, well thought out drive. I'm sure most first drives are scripted, so that's exactly what they were hoping for, a touchdown, and they worked it to perfection. So now it will be Republic kicking it off. Jaden McCaster back for Nixa, the new transfer. Obviously, he was on DeSmet in that state game who beat Nixa.
I apologize for the mistake earlier. He did not make the extra point. It is now Republic 6, Nixa 0.
I mean,
Republic kicking it off, number 10, Elijah Peary.
Peary. I can't believe we missed that. I mean, just looked on, I guess. Maybe my angle was wrong. Peary will go for an onside kick, and they will recover. Yes, Republic recovers, and they will keep the ball for a second possession. Now, before the Eagles have one bold move from Republic, but it pays off, and their aggressive take on this game is going well, as they will get a chance to go up 2 scores.
And it will be Nixa's ball.
There will be a flag called, I believe, and he may not have kicked it 10 yards there to have it be illegal for an onside kick. So we will see the Nixa Eagles offense come onto the field, led by Adam McKnight, highlighted by Jaden McCaster as well, Scholar Brown, Owen Locke, Jackson Cantwell. The list just goes on. Lots of talent on this offense, and we'll see what they bring to the table. They had that special year last year when Dylan Ribera was in the backfield. He had, it was insane, 2,000 yards, I think, on the ground. So obviously known as a running offense, but with some new receivers, we'll see what they do. Carter Mabe will be in motion as McKnight will take the snap and hand it off to McCaster. McCaster will leap over a defender and be dragged down, maybe losing a couple inches there. And it will bring up second and I think 11 or 10 for the Eagles.
It's definitely hard to hear over these Republic fans here in the booth. They are pretty loud. It's pretty hard for me to hear anyone. It'll now be 2nd and 10 on the 50-yard line. Carter Maben, Owen Locke on the left, Scholar Brown on the right.
So 3 wide receivers set. McKnight will be in the backfield with McCaster. Takes the snap, hands it off to McCaster, and they get to him. Immediately swallowed in the backfield was number 22, Ethan Montiel. Takes down McCaster for another loss of yardage, and Republic is coming out hot.
Republic has been on fire. It is now 3rd and 13 on Nixa's 46-yard line. 3rd and 14. Let's see if we can recover the losses and get a first down here, likely a passing play.
And if you look here, Randy Flint playing 2 sides of the ball this year. He comes to the field for Nixa. McKnight drops back, launches it up to Randy Flint. Randy Flint will be incomplete. Flag thrown, I believe, will be pass interference, and I agree for sure, as he was kind of tugging on Flint. He really couldn't do anything. I mean, he's arguing with the ref. That's just going to get him another flag if he does that. So teammates coming to pull him back. Just keep him on the right mindset.
Nixa student section getting loud, chanting, "You can't do that," and it appears that something is going on here.
I can see why they don't agree with that call, though. It was very iffy. I mean, it really just, I feel like, depends what kind of fan you're on, who you're going to agree with there. But lots of contact for sure. But they called it, and if you're Republic, there's nothing you can do but move on and go on to the next play. See what else you can do to try to stop Nixa this drive. So with the flag, 1st and 10 now on Republic's 39. Handoff McCaster. He'll sprint through the middle of the field, breaks the tackle, moving up the sideline. 10-5, touchdown, Eagles. McCaster right after the flag gets it going for Nixa. Quick burst up the sideline, and the score will now be 6-6. Nixa with the chance to make it 7.
Nixa has finally got the momentum it needs, and it will be 6-6. Extra point will give us a 1-point lead here. Great job, Jaden McCaster, with the run up the left after the flag. Great job, getting up after a difficult situation like that. And here is the extra point kick with number 49, Braden Komke.
Yeah, and he just looked more confident that run. I mean, 2 plays swallowed up immediately. He went, it's go time. Flips the switch, it looked like in him, and he just quick burst of speed up the middle. He hopped over someone and just ran it all the way up the end zone. Those big legs, that big frame, or not frame. He's not very a big guy, but big muscles he has. He's able to break those tackles. Flag on the field. The kick did look
The kick was good, but there is a flag.
Yeah, we'll see what the official says. Here they are discussing near the 10-yard line. So we'll hear it from the official. Personal foul
on Nixa.
So I think Republic. Yeah, it will be accepted on the kickoff, so they will put 15 yards onto the distance there. But right after Nixa gets that penalty, you know, they just come out, they get a big play there, and that's what they have to look like going farther into this game. Those first 3 plays, I mean, they just look kind of sloppy. The blocking wasn't there, not a lot of confidence, but right there they got the flag and we got to settle in, and they looked like a lot more complete team out there on offense. Now we'll see what the defense can do against Republic in their second series.
So the kick will still be good, but the Eagles are definitely backed up a little bit. Backfield number 23, Jackson Taylor, defensive back, is at around the 25-yard line. So going to have to boot it here in order to give us a good defensive spot.
But if you tuned in last year, you will know Jonah Fields has a ginormous leg, so we'll see what he does here. Ball is booted, like you said, all the way back to the 10-yard line. It will be fielded there. He is coming out, and a block. It's going to be an illegal block in the back, but he'll also be dragged down on the sideline by Carter Mabe.
There are 2 flags on the play. Let's see what the official calls here. Like Brady mentioned, there might have been a block in the back.
Yeah, I watched the block in the back happen. He was coming up on him, and he just kind of shoved him. So the referee threw his hat, so he was calling 2 flags there. The block in the back is what we saw, and then it's something else, so we'll see what he says. Lots of... Here.
There's that block in the back.
Yeah, offsetting penalties will restart the play, but, I mean, I've seen lots of yellow on this field to start this game. The referees are definitely tightening up on what they're allowing the players to do there. I saw the face mask at the end from Carter Mabe. I heard this whole side of the stadium erupt over it. So we'll redo the kick. Jonah Fields will come back out and see what he can do. Maybe he can get it out of the back of the end zone this time.
Got 2 backfield receivers this time. Nixa with not unorthodox kicking formation, 4-6. Jonah Fields with the kick. Here we go. Hopefully this is another good kick with no penalties.
So Fields will send the ball down the field around the same spot. It will be fielded by Republic at the 15, following his blockers, and it'll be tripped down near the 35-yard line by number 13, Wyatt Mabe, there on the tackle.
And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Republic offense on the 36-yard line. We expect more of that same power offense, which is what got them that touchdown. Hopefully no penalties here by Nixa so that we can hopefully stop him here. And here goes the play.
So the handoff up the middle, and they will be dragged back, but he will get forward progress, just a yard it looks like there. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Republic Tigers. We yet to see a pass play from them. They like that power formation we've mentioned a lot this game.
Good job by the defensive line here. It'll now be 2nd and 9 on the 37-yard line. We expect some more power plays. Who knows, they could go for a passing play, which they have not attempted yet.
So 3 in the backfield. McCracken under center, hands it off, and they picked up on that immediately, stopping him at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 3rd and 9 coming up.
Tackled by a flock of Eagles there. Great job with the Nixa D-line. It'll now be 3rd and 9. Same spot on the play at the 37-yard line. Great job by the Nixa defense here. Finally got their momentum going, and hopefully they do get a stop here.
Handoff up the middle, no, kept by McCracken. McCracken will bounce it outside, and a big hit sends him flying back and taken down all the way, and some pushing and shoving going on at the end by, it looked like not Ty Kellis, by Max Nickel, trying to send a message. Will be 4th down. He gained a couple there.
Tackle by number 20, Uriah Drew. Great stop there. A little bit of conflict between both teams. It'll now be 4th and 5. And it looks like they're going for it here.
Yeah, and I don't hate this move, honestly. Nixa, they looked well on offense after that penalty, one play, and they just kind of zipped it up the middle. So here they're trying to send a statement, maybe just try to get them to jump off sides, but see, timeout called by Republic. Yeah, they are not going to go for it. They're just trying to get Nixa to jump, it looks like.
Nixa defense here is well disciplined, did not jump off sides, and now Republic is down to only 1 timeout here in the first half. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Nixa 7, Republic 6.
Yeah, and I don't know if I like this management right now from the Republic coaches. I mean, using 2 timeouts in the first quarter is not ideal because, like we mentioned, Nixa, if they can get a stop, has the advantage scoring-wise if they go back and forth. So I don't necessarily know if I agree with burning 2 in the first quarter because now, end of the second quarter, you can't really do anything to stop the clock. So we'll see what happens. The offense will stay on the field, so looks like they will be going for it. 4th and 5 now. Kieran Govin out as the only receiver, 3 in the backfield. McCracken will keep the ball. He's looking downfield and passes interception on the sideline. Number 21 will bring it down and tackled by Kieran Govin. Jaden Russell there on the interception, and Nixa gets a big turnover near midfield.
I mean, you could see that coming from a mile away. The throw was just a little bit short there, but great pickup by number 21, Jaden Russell. Definitely a lot of excitement there, something excited for the Nixa team. Definitely getting our momentum going after that score by Republic. I don't think they're going to let much more slide here, and now Nixa on offense, 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and they're going cover 0 now, no safeties, with 3 wide receivers out for Nixa. We'll see what they do. Scholar Brown will move in motion. McKnight will have the option out to McCaster. McCaster, good block outside by Kubik, and he will keep moving upfield with McKnight on him. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles.
On the first play of the drive, too. Great job, Nixa offense. I mean, Jaden McCaster with that speed. He just got past everyone there. Everyone missed their tackles, and it is now 13 Nixa, 6 Repmo. Nixa will go for the extra point attempt.
And what I want to highlight there is the blocking from Graham Kubik, and I mean McKnight was running with him. He was keeping up with him all the way down there, and that's just amazing as a team. The chemistry you have to know where your player is, and just to open up holes for your running back that obviously is new to this team and doesn't have the same. He's not used to playing with these guys.
And the kick will be good. It is now 14 Nixa, 6 Repmo. Repmo's ball, kickoff coming in soon here. Once again, 14 Nixa, 6 Repmo. Nixa up by 8 in the first quarter, too. We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Then we'll move on to the second.
And just now being informed that there may be issues with scoreboard graphics. We apologize. We are trying to get that fixed on our end. We will try to keep you updated on the score. Obviously, Carter just mentioned 14-6 in the first quarter with 2.5 minutes remaining. Nixa there, 2 big plays from Jaden McCaster. I mean, that's what we're expecting to see from him all year. He's electric. Amazing that Nixa could get him to play running back for them, especially after losing someone that was also electric in Dylan Rabura.
And also, great job by the O-line there. Great blocking. I mean, you can't have a good running back without a good O-line. Great blocking schemes there, and it will now be kicked from the 40-yard line. Jonah Fields, 4-6 formation.
So boots it near the goal line, and Republic will get a good return here, moving through the holes and down to the 27 or 8-yard line. Republic's offense will come back to the field after McCracken had an underthrown ball there. That was last drive. That was picked off by Jaden Russell. So we'll see what they do here. Maybe passing play didn't go so well, but might want to go back to as Nixa is starting to pick up on this power formation that they've been running.
1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. A little bit in their own territory. Here we go.
McCracken will keep the ball. Good move outside. Cuts it back in and taken down pretty quickly after that. Got up to the 39-yard line. Just maybe 2nd and 4 coming up for the Republic Tigers. Maybe they'll spot it at 2nd and 5.
It's now 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line. Great run up the left by Preston McCracken.
That doesn't look
we
like
will now
3 yards,
see what they do here on this 2nd and short.
2nd and short for Republic. They will hand it up the middle to Hull, and Hull will barrel forward, and he will get the first down for the Tigers. New set of downs for them. Nix's defense, besides that interception, I mean, they've had a couple plays in the backfield, but this run game has just kind of been eating them up so far.
It is now 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. This Power O has been working well for Republic, and no doubt they won't stop doing it after the interception thrown by Preston McCracken. Here we go.
McCracken hands it off on the outside, and he is found immediately by Reed Wilson. Oh my goodness, what a play. I mean, it looked like he was going to pick him up by the waist and drop him on his back. But a loss of yardage there for the Tigers now. Not a loss there, just no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. It will come out of the huddle now.
Great tackle there by Reed Wilson. I mean, like, the guy's leg was practically up to his head, and now 2nd and 9.
Yeah, McCracken flips it back, fakes off the hole, and got there quickly, but Mabe will drive him forward, it looked like, for a couple yards, but maybe on a minimal gain. 3rd and 9 for Republic. Big 3rd down once again for this team who, in these longer yardage situations, haven't really been able to do anything. I mean, their passing game didn't look strong based on the one play we got. What do you think they keep with the power, or maybe they'll try to pass again?
I mean, it's been working from, but, they might have to go because, during our interview with Coach Cornelson, they said they wanted to get the ball fast, but now Nixa's getting there. Yeah, and McCracken will keep it outside and stripped down to the ground
at the 45-yard line.
It is now the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It'll now be 4th and 3 on the 45-yard line. Nixa 14, Repmo 6. Nixa with 3 timeouts left, Repmo with 1. It's now the beginning of the second quarter here.
So, like you mentioned, beginning of the first quarter. We're going to go here for a little break. We'll be back in just a second. We are back, second quarter underway. They will flip sides of the field, so still on the 45-yard line. 4th and 3 for the Republic Tigers. No receivers out wide. Motion man in the back. McCracken will keep the ball and looking for the roll, and he looks short.
Nixa offense will be coming out onto the field.
They will mark him short. It will be Nixa football now coming on. Good stop from the Nixa defense. And just not a lot this Republic offense, I think, has to be happy about since that first drive.
For sure, and see what the offense can do here. Will they keep with that run with Jaden McCaster, or will they maybe try some passing plays here as they've got more confident with that momentum to, you know, Scholar Brown or Owen Locke here?
Yeah, and McKnight walks out with the offense. Jaden McCaster has 4 carries and 2 touchdowns. So see if they keep leaning on him or if McKnight will be able to show off that arm a bit. Trips out left. Mabe will come in motion and stoppage of play from the referee. Coming back, I think they were raising the play clock. So here we go. Mabe will continue in motion. McKnight takes the snap, fakes to McCaster. He will drop back in the pocket, unleash a deep ball downfield, and out of no one's reach, just threw it away, and it will be second down now. And I think that was just one of those, if it's not my receiver's hands, it's in no one's hands.
For sure, and yeah, he was definitely facing some pressure there on that right side. Jaden McCaster had a good block there, but the right side definitely fell a little bit. It'll now be 2nd and 10. See what they do here.
Yeah, definitely a blown up play. Good job from the Republic defensive line to get to McKnight and force some pressure on him. 2nd and 10. Locke will be in motion this time. Handoff McCaster, left side. He's got an opening. Moving up the field through the hole. Breaking tackles, dragging defenders all the way to the 29-yard line. They will spy him. Good run from McCaster, and that will move the chains.
Definitely an advantage having a quick running back like Jaden McCaster. I mean, he's just able to find the hole really quickly and get upfield. It's now a great gain for the Nixa Eagles. And here is the play.
And McKnight comes out of the huddle. Obviously, we talked about McCaster, but this offensive line has been doing so well too. Hayden Mays and Jackson Cantwell at tackle. Hunter Jensen, Dylan Terry in there as well inside. They've been doing well. We saw a great block from Grant Kubik, so they've been doing pretty good this game. McKnight will keep the ball and try to move forward, and he is brought down pretty quickly at the 25-yard line, so minimal pickup for the Eagles. But back to what I was saying about the blocking, it's been stellar so far. Besides those 2 first plays where they kind of got blown up, these guys have been able to find or make holes for the running back Jaden McCaster, and he's been executing them perfectly.
Yeah, that play was definitely meant to confuse the Republic defense. I mean, you saw tight end Graham Kubik in motion and also Scholar Brown in motion. But Republic definitely did catch that with a gain of 3.
And McKnight will take the snap, hand it off to McCaster. Right side, he's bumping. Stiff arm to Govin, and Govin will take him down anyway. Good tackle from Kieran Govin. He's actually one of the players we talked to Coach Cornelson about in our interview. I mean, he's a leader on this team going into his junior year this year. He's a star player, kind of a hybrid defensive back that they like. He can, be on the run defense, pass defense, really anywhere they need him.
Yeah, he's definitely like a Taysom Hill type of player. He can play anywhere. We even saw him on offense a little bit in that interview with Coach Cornelson. He said he'll be playing defensive back, linebacker. You could even see him playing tight end for sure. It is now 3rd for the Republic offense.
I love that comparison, actually.
Oh, sorry, Nixa offense.
Yeah, I love that comparison, though. You've seen him on offense, defense, special teams everywhere. And timeout is called by Nixa, so we will see them head to the sidelines. And with that, we will go into a short break. We'll be back. 2nd quarter, 9 minutes and 44 seconds left. back there from the timeout from Nixa. They used that one with 9 minutes and 44 seconds left. 3rd and 4 in Republic territory. We'll see what they do. Adam McKnight moves, and it's a wildcat to McCaster. McCaster will go outside towards the first down marker, and I mean, I have a kind of a bad angle from here. It looked like I got it from my angle, but I think they will mark him short just a little.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting play there. I mean, you don't see wildcat very often, but definitely a good play there. Looks like they will be going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, they will say 4th down. So 4th and 1 for the Nixa Eagles. We saw a lot of wildcat last year, actually, especially in the state game, and that might have been one of the things that made them lose the state game, in my opinion. They ran too much wildcat, and DeSmet caught on, but that's in the past. 4th and 1. Now McKnight takes the snap, hand off to McCaster. McCaster moves forward and will easily pick up the first down, get maybe 2 yards on that carry. So Nixa walks into the Republic red zone, and in good position, 1st and 10, Carter Mabe will come onto the field.
In risky situations like 4th and 1, Jaden McCaster is definitely the guy you want to go to because he's almost guaranteed to get a little bit of yardage there. Definitely a guy you can trust in those late situations in the game. He's got that clutch gene.
Yeah, and those are the guys you want on your team. Someone you can put your trust in to go do and make a big play for you. McKnight looks left, caught by Owen Locke. Big hit coming in from Gavin Lawhon, but Locke will hold on to the pass. Just a little slant there for maybe 8 yards.
Great job by Locke being able to hold on to the ball with that big hit. He's definitely been improving for sure. He's in his senior season, and he'll definitely, show out.
Yeah, and we talked about it last year. Locke, he had a lot of, skill last year. I mean, he's a good receiver. I think on any other team in the COC he starts, but he has to go to Nixa to where there's just talent ahead of you if you're not a senior. So this year is really his time to shine. We'll see him in motion now on 2nd and 1. Low snap to McKnight. He'll get a pass off to Locke on the side. How does he do that? But loss of yardage anyway. But quick thinking from McKnight to even get that one off.
Great recovery of the play there. Looks like it will be no gain, but that's definitely better than a loss.
Yeah, quick.
Great job by Adam McKnight seeing Owen Locke open. Great job by Owen Locke being able to hold on to the ball as well as a lot of Tigers came flying to him.
Yeah, and the low snap kind of killed that play from the beginning. Not much Adam McKnight can do there, but great job from him to recover. And just an update coming in. We apologize, but the scoreboard is not cooperating tonight, so we'll keep you updated on that throughout the game. But here we are, 3rd down, Nixa. McKnight gives the handoff to McCaster, and he moves forward inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, picking up the first down and moving the chains.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Jaden McCaster is definitely a guy you can trust when it comes down to the wire to 3rd and 4th downs. I mean, he's got a lot of talent being able to get there before the D-line closes. We're now in goal.
Yeah, Nixa in range here inside the 5. They can run the ball, pass it, whatever Coach John Perry would like now with all this talent on the field. They will hand it off to McCaster, and quick stop from Nolan Lashley. The sophomore got back there quickly and swallowed up. Jaden McCaster will bring up 2nd and goal.
The tackle was made by number 19, Nolan Lashley, the sophomore. It'll now go with a loss of a yard.
Yes, loss of 1 yard there, so 2nd and 5, 2nd and goal for the Eagles. Another low snap, but McKnight will roll left. It's a foot race to the end zone, dives for the touchdown, and he will get it. McKnight with the long reach and athleticism over the plane and will score for the Eagles, extend their lead to 2 scores, and an extra point away from it being 21-6.
McKnight also with that arm, he is able to rush as well. And like we saw in that last play in that rollout to Owen Locke, here is the extra point. And it is good. Nixa 21, Rep Mo 6.
So
I'll be honest with you guys, I was a little bit scared at the beginning of the game with the momentum Republic was having, but now Nixa's doing a lot better. 6:32 left in the second quarter. It'll now be Republic's ball here with the kickoff. Once again, Nixa 21, Republic 6. Nixa with 2 timeouts. Repmo with 1 with 6:32 left in the first half.
Yeah, so 6:32 left in the first half. Like you mentioned, Nixa's offense, they had a little bit of a slow start, but they've been looking good after that. They do get the ball to start the second half, so that is something Republic will have to look out for. They want to score quickly here and not give Nixa another chance to score in this first half. I mean, Nixa, besides those first that first drive on defense, they've looked pretty flawless so far. They picked up their speed quickly and have been looking good. Republic, they got to get something going on offense for sure. Besides that first drive, they haven't had anything to do. Jonah Fields with the kickoff will be received at the 5-yard line, brought back on the return, following his blockers, and brought down at the 25-yard line.
Jackson Taylor, 19 yards.
Returned by number 23, Jackson Taylor. Decent return there. Nixon's defense was able to stop him. Republic offense here.
And flag is thrown, and I think it's going to be another personal foul on Nixa after the play for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's their second one of the game. You got to be disciplined there. You can't keep having this happen, and just kind of it's just a discipline thing. You know, he's not doing anything wrong, decides keeping his cool. So that will give Republic 15 yards now on the end of the play. They will get the ball at the 40-yard line now instead of the 25, first down for Republic. Now, good field position. What do you think they'll do here, Carter?
Yeah, I mean, you can't let your emotions get ahead of you in football unless it's actually helping you. It is a gain of 15 yards for Republic.
And a run up the middle will be stopped after a gain of what looks like 4 yards. And Wyatt Mabe will sub into the game for Nixa. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left. Second and 5. He didn't update it yet for the Republic Tigers. And I think if they've got to get something going in the air game.
Yeah, for sure.
To do anything here. Here's the handoff, though, on the end around, and that's a good play. Bulls ahead on Ty Kellis, but he will keep his footing and take him down to the ground, but not before the first down for the Tigers.
Republic seeming to regain a little bit of their momentum here with the first down. If they reunite that momentum, they'll have a chance for sure. But there's still some yardage left to go to score another touchdown, and even then they will still be down.
Yeah, I think that interception really hurt them. It killed a lot of their momentum and it led them to be It led them to being down 2 scores. So McCracken will give it up the middle. No, he will keep it bouncing outside. He's got a lot of Eagles coming towards him, and they will bring him down at the 45. A lot of fans I hear saying maybe want a possible face mask. And I saw his arm go around right here on his neck, but I don't think he necessarily grabbed the face mask and ripped, so no call there. Minimal gain. Looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe 8.
Gain of about 2 yards there. Great job containing the outside by the Nixa defense. Great job by the outside linebackers there. Definitely got to contain the QB run or just any outside run that happens there, because, you know, both QBs on both sides are definitely pretty mobile for sure.
For sure. Another stoppage from the official. Timeout will be called by Republic, and with that, we will head into a short little break. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this first half. We'll be back in just a second.
at the drawing for a 65-inch TV, Yeti cooler, and a Ponchero. Into the half.
We will see the Tigers and Eagles return to the field. If you're just now joining us, I am Brady Richard alongside my partner Carter Zaromsky. We are almost done with the first half of the first week of college football, or high school football for these two teams. The score is 21-6. We apologize on the scoreboard. We will keep updating you throughout the game. Preston McCracken drops back through a lot of pressure, somehow stays on his feet and gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a yard there. Good athleticism and quickness from Preston McCracken.
Great job there. And speaking of college football, Nixa has a lot of players that will be going to the higher level. Jackson Cantwell going to Miami, Jaden McCaster going to Southern Illinois, and many more undecided. Got a lot of talent on this team for sure, and it is a blessing, to see your hometown team be this good. It's definitely a pretty rare occasion for most people.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of them make some big plays in this game, especially Jackson Cantwell there blocking for McCaster. But there's a good play from the Nixa defensive line. And I see Rob Richardson there pumping his fist in excitement. They got to the quarterback quickly there. Back to what I was saying, McCaster and Cantwell have showed off their skills, obviously, tonight, like you mentioned there, going to their respective colleges. 4th down and 7 now for the Republic Tigers. I mean, you got to expect the pass here, right? I mean, 4th and long, I don't think a run's going to do you any good.
Yeah. Last play, McCracken swarmed by a flock of Eagles on the D-line. Same thing could happen again unless they do attempt for a pass here, 1-by-1 formation.
McCracken takes the snap, drops back, looking deep, and guard by Braden Parks, and oh my goodness, almost snagged one-handed, but he cannot come up with it. Good coverage from Braden Parks. Pass was intended for Gavin Lawhon, and that will be a turnover on downs. Good rep from the Nixa corners.
So 3 minutes left in the second quarter. It'll now be Nixa's ball on Republic's 44-yard line. Great stop there by the Nixa D-line and the Nixa D-backs being able to prevent that catch. And let's see with the remainder of the second quarter we can get a touchdown. And I believe we do get the ball for the second half of the game.
Yes, we do get the ball to start the second half. As McKnight will take the snap, drop back, looking right to Owen Locken, just out of reach on the sideline. That one will be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. Good pressure there from Republic on McKnight. Forced a quick pass.
Yeah, those sideline passes can definitely be difficult to make because there's very little margin for error. Wide receivers right here, sidelines right there. Only got a very narrow space to throw it.
Yeah,
no gain on the play. Likely, try to play a bit aggressive here.
Yes.
Not much time left on the clock and try to score and up the lead to maybe even 28-6.
Yeah, gotta move with a sense of authority here. Clock is winding down, just under 3 minutes. Now, Carter Mabe in motion. McKnight fumbles the snap, but it's caught by McCaster, thankfully. And they are fortunate for that, as there will be a big loss of yardage there for the Eagles. But, fortunate McCaster was there to get the ball.
Number 19 with the tackle, Nolan Lashley. His helmet flew off. But great recover there by Jaden McCaster, so the ball did not fumble, and they get a scoop and score there. Definitely quite a bit of a loss of yards there. Hopefully they attempt a longer pass here and get it.
Yeah, 3rd and 17 for the Eagles now. This stadium is rumbling. Republic needs a big stop here, and John Perry will call a timeout. Big play coming up for the Eagles. You got to expect the deep ball here from McKnight, showing off that arm to one of his many weapons downfield. Republic, you've got to put some deep. What do you think they're bringing to the table here?
Yeah, great jobs by both teams heading into the late second quarter. Nixa has been attempting to make some plays, and they seem well drawn, but, Republic's defense has been able to shut them down pretty quick. And in a situation like 3rd and 17, decent bit in Republic's territory, they'll probably go for a 4th down here, or it would be more wise to punt it, actually, with their field position, but they will probably go for some sort of Hail Mary pass here, 1-by-3 formation.
Yeah, I could see them going for it if they get near the 50-yard line and they're closer in that kind of no man's land area of the field. But 4 receivers out for Nixa. McKnight takes the snap, drops back, pressure brought by the Tigers, and that will not be a good decision, but flag called on the block, and McCaster will just run out of bounds knowing that the play was dead. Good pressure from the Republic Tigers to the McKnight that quickly, but without that block, that's a touchdown for Nixa. But
yeah, for sure. Shame that there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the officials say.
It's going to be a holding on Nixa. 10-yard penalty will just push them back again. So 3rd and 27 now for Nixa. Going to need a big play here. We saw a lot of pressure from Republic last time they loaded the box. I think McKnight saw that and they went to the screen pass immediately. Officials will meet at midfield. I expect, I don't know. I don't want to say I expect the same thing from Republic because what just happened. I mean, without that holding, that's an easy touchdown for Nixa. But with the pressure, you get to McKnight, not even give them a chance to get the ball off. So we will see what happens. 3rd and 27. Nixa comes out of the huddle. 3 receivers out right for the Eagles. They have 1 more man blocking now after they saw that pressure. Graham Cubic. McKnight under center. Made moves in motion. Picks up the coverage now. Hand off to McCaster, and he'll find a hole breaking to the left side and ran out of bounds just past the 35 at the 36. So 4th down, and Nixa will bring out the punt team, and big stop for the Republic Tigers.
Yeah, definitely smart move by Coach Perry here. I mean, could have scored, but definitely he has a lot of trust here in his defense to be able to stop any attempts by Republic to score. The last 1 minute and 55 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And
Nixa punting here.
Don't expect. I mean, Nixa did fake the punt a couple times last year, so you can't just expect the punt here. You never know what they're going to do. But Jonah Fields here, and he will punt it. Good punt there. Well past the man's head. And if Nixa can get on this, just rolls out the back of the end zone. He will knock it out at the 1-yard line, inside of the 1-yard line. What a kick from Jonah Fields, or punt. And good hustle from the Nixa special teams to get down there and knock the ball out and get them inside of the 1-yard line. Republic's offense returns to the field, led by Preston McCracken. Of course, there will be just under 2 minutes left in the first half. 1st and 10 inside their own 1. They're gonna have to go a long way for a score here. 99 yards for the touchdown.
Republic in their own end zone here. A safety could be possible.
McCracken gives the snap, and he will bowl forward just for a decent gain of maybe 6 to the 6-yard line.
1:30 left on the clock.
Isaiah
Not
Hole
much time left. They're going to have to try to do something here if they want to score. But the last time they did try to pass, it was incomplete. And then the time before that, it was an interception. So they could stick with their run game and maybe get a touchdown there. But I have confidence in this Nixa defense to be able to stop them with the remaining 1 minute left in the game.
McCracken keeps the snap and moves upfield. Good run, but big hit at the end. And there will be a 1st down for Republic on the 16.
Great run there by Preston McCracken. Now be 1st down with less than a minute on the clock, with the clock running. 55 seconds on the clock. Definitely a crucial moment here. If they score, and they might have a little bit better chance of winning.
McCracken gives the handoff, and he'll find a hole, but dragged down quickly by the defense. He got to the runner fast and brought him down. Now ball at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Republic Tigers. Beautiful night for football. If we just take a second here, Nice sunset going there in the backdrop. Great weather, so I'm sure the players are enjoying that. 2nd and 7. Preston McCracken, man in motion, will hand it off, and the Nixa defenders get to him quickly, maybe for no gain, maybe a minimal.
And it looks like that will be halftime, everyone. We will see you back later.
Score is 21-6, halftime. Saw some good things from Nixa, saw some good things from Republic, not so good things from both teams. We'll be back after halftime. See you guys later in a second.
I'm DK Nelson here at Republic High School with Coach Perry. Coach, up 21-6 in game one going into halftime. What did you like so far?
Well, I thought we played really well. I thought we played really hard. I thought we made some big plays. Obviously, we got them to turn it over on downs a couple of times, which was great. I wish we would have got some points out of that last one. But, it is what it is. I thought our kids played really hard, really well, pretty good.
And with that, are you expecting that same intensity out of the locker room?
I sure hope so, don't you?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Coach, thank you. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, y'all.
Stay tuned for the rest of the game.
I'm so excited to get started at Summit.
6 years of experience in 2 other school districts in the area, and it's wonderful to get to learn in other places and now to come back to where I was raised to get to pour into this community. Having some experience in teaching and seeing how other districts do it, I'm getting really to see the Nixa way and just different things, and I just love how much this district and community just love the schools and the children here. first things we want the children to succeed and just be here for them and be the best we can so that we can teach them.
Regardless of the amount of years of experience, every district is different, and so it's important. We always joke that like we're able then to share like some of those hidden rules that maybe somebody didn't say, answer some of those questions that you might just not know. My favorite part is that welcoming with our chamber lunching and our whole community. So you see the school support, the city support, the chambers support all of our businesses, and how much love that they pour into our schools and our teachers.
Felt honestly like I was at a college, like the band was playing, the cheerleaders were going. I felt like I was walking through the Hall of Fame, like all of these people cheering for us.
Chamber Luncheon was really cool to see all of the different businesses and everybody coming together and just supporting all the new teachers.
I mean, I used to look forward to Friday because, you know, the school weekends, but now I look forward to it because I get to commentate football games. It's really fun and just enjoy doing it, and the close games are more fun to do by a long shot.
So this is our 4th official year as a class, 5th year with students running it. First year was a club, kind of getting off the ground. Last year we had, I think, about 160 live streams that we did, whether it was home or away, full broadcast or just a single camera with a kid on the road. We had 175,000 viewers last year, so just a crazy, crazy number. I would expect that number to grow this year based on what football's been doing so far. We don't even get to count all the people that are Big Whiskeys and 14 mil, and that counts as one viewer for us.
This is my 3rd year. Freshman year, my friend was in the class. He knew I wanted to be part of it, but I wasn't in the class yet. And we had district championship for baseball, and he's like, hey, do you want to call this game? And I was like, sure. Came along with the baseball team. My first game ever doing it, district championship. It was so fun. I just kind of fell in love and joined the class that next year, and here I am. It's just kind of an adrenaline rush. The crowd, I feed off everyone's energy, and whenever you got a great partner like Brady and a great crew like Dalton as our director, Burns doing a great job producing, there's just so many great people around you. You feel comfortable, and you're not scared for anything.
So for football, I am the director. So that means I change the cameras, I tell everybody what they're supposed to be doing, where they go, I prepare like the schedule for the production. It's like Burns, and then there's me. Last year actually, it's like a bit of a learning curve because my first year doing it. But yeah, I think I've gotten it down pretty good.
For Nixa Live, I am the graphics operator. I put graphics up on our YouTube live streams. I pay attention to the game. If a player makes a play, I try to put their number in and get them up on the screen as quick as possible to highlight what they did in the game.
At the volleyball game, Nixa vs. Republic, I was running the camera. I've really done most of the things. I did graphics in the NIT a lot, I did replay. I know how to do it all, but not well, maybe at all, but I know how to run it basically, and commentating is what I like doing the most. I started last year commentating basketball. I did a JV boys game and then a varsity girls game, and then Mr. Burns let me do the varsity girls games for district. I'm glad he gave me the opportunity to do it. I just love sports. I enjoy all of them, really anything. If it's on the TV, I'll watch it, so that's what got me interested.
Our school board, our administration, our principals here at the high school, our AD, I mean, he's been a tremendous supporter for us, trying to get us whatever we need. If something breaks, he's there to help get it fixed for us. They're a tremendous support. They're in our classroom, they're there at the games watching what we're doing. I put them on headset from time to time so they can kind of see what we're all about. So yeah, they've been great. The community's been wonderful. Everyone has been super supportive, and the product we have to show for it. The community's helped make it possible, and now we get to give back to them. So it's been wonderful.
It's definitely scary thinking about that in a few months I'll be an adult, and you know, next year I'll be out of high school, going out into the real world. At the end of the day, you just gotta do what you love.
People sharing what they went through to get to where they are is like, okay, I can relate to that.
It is on a professional level, obviously, but they also, you know, a lot of our presenters, they really get down to our kids' level. And, you know, Christy Thompson is awesome about, you know, she talks about her personal life and her journey to get where she is. And so she really connects with our kids. You know, they talk about those soft skills and hard skills that you need. They like to listen to people that they don't know. And so I think them hearing that, even though it might be the same advice we're giving them here at school or their parents are giving them at home, it just hits different when it's from somebody they don't know.
Really enjoy it. It's probably my favorite thing we do every year with the school. They send them over here, and it's really great. So I have a special connection with kids from the school, I think. I feel like I do anyway. So it's really easy for me to talk to them. I can level with them really easy. So I really enjoy it. You know, I like to talk to them individually and say, hey, what do you like? What do you want to do? What do you like to do for work-wise, you know, and then what do you like to do for fun? And if you can combine those two, then you'll have a great career, no matter what you do, whether it's delivering trash or, you know, installing windows. So if you love it, it's much better.
I always like giving back to the younger generation that really they just don't have an idea of what to expect or what they don't know what they don't know, right? Part of being a real estate agent is truly that. I get to educate people on the real estate side of their lives. It's really cool getting to educate people on something they just have no clue about. So hearing some of the questions were really cool.
I thought that what they did was amazing, you know what I mean? I love Miss Beebe, she's a great teacher. You know, she really does try her hardest with us. Same with Miss Houston, she is the best principal I've ever had. She is the only one that's never given up on me. You know, I have so much respect for those two.
I just want to say thank you to all of our participants. I know it was, you know, it's time out of their day to be able to come here, but we really do appreciate them. You know, we would love to have them all come back next year. So we thank you guys.
Somebody said it's like 200 people giving a family a hug, and it's cool seeing, you know, businesses, other churches. So many people in the community come together for one goal, to serve and love on the people of Nixa.
So we're just helping pack bags for Care to Learn. We're doing all grades and everything, and we're just all working together to throw in supplies.
Like seeing everybody come together and like all the sports and like different people, age ranges and everything come together, it's like cool. So like you see that everybody wants to help the community.
This year, I reached out to tennis, basketball, volleyball, baseball, and our dance team, asking the coaches if it was possible to have some of their student athletes come alongside of us and pack our classroom supply bags. And what I thought was going to be maybe 50, 60 students, we had closer to the 90 mark show up. What we thought was going to take us maybe 3 hours to pack 1,000 classroom bags, they did in 2 hours. They made it like clockwork, and it was done correctly, and we just couldn't have done it without them. So we very much appreciate those students who showed up for us.
We were able to come by on Thursday and help with the setup and dropped off some pallets of some snacks and different goodies that Convoy of Hope was able to help as well. And yeah, I've been able to just see it from nothing to here it is, and now all the families are here, and it's a really cool thing. I think we were out of here by like 11:30 because there were so many people here, it just all got done. It's like, what do you want us to do? Go home. All right, well, that's a good thing.
I think that's something amazing here at Nixa Public Schools is for our volunteer network. It's just the synergy that just happens within the district is incredible.
I'm really happy to be here. It's really fun. It's a cool experience to get to come here every year. Yeah. Getting a face paint. No, haircut, a haircut. I think picking out books and getting new shoes. That was really fun.
Back to School Bash is one of the best days of the year for Nixa schools. And just looking around today, being able to help out for a couple hours and seeing our community members here. We have so many volunteers that are here to help meet the needs of our families and our children that are about to start school.
It's just been good to be out in the community and helping these kids. It really touches my heart to see when their face lights up when they get a new backpack or getting the snacks. Like it just touches my heart to see the little things is making a big impact.
Very impressive event, very well organized, a lot of great resources going back to our kiddos so they can start the school year off on a very strong note. Kind of floating a little bit, have done walkers, but primarily in the backpack area, making sure a kid gets to pick out their own backpack that suits their style. So when they start that first day of school, they're able to show it off to all their friends. And I've been teasing some of the older boys by giving them an elementary school girls backpack with rainbows or unicorns or mermaids on it, and that's always a bright smile to see them laugh about.
The Bash is an amazing event for us to be able to put together for Nixa students, but I will say that every year through all the trials and tribulations, something always stands out to me that always makes me say, this is exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we're doing. This year, I saw a student not excited about doing some back to school shopping until they saw the principal of their building and made a mad run to that principal, wrapped their arms around them, and just told them how excited they were to start school. And that was simply just because they got to see their principal there at the Bash. And so for me, that was an amazing moment that carried me through the whole event.
It is Spider-Man, and it comes with a little light up thing. I got a light purple one, and I'm gonna put like Stitch on it, some Stitch stickers or something on it.
Yeah, I've got to walk a few families through. The last family I just did, there was a family of 4 and got some shoes, haircuts, and they had kindergarten all the way up to like 7th grade, I think was the oldest one. So even all the different age groups of the kids, like there's something for all of them. It's not just for little kids or big kids. Like, we're serving all of them.
We had over 200 volunteers on Saturday for our back to school bash. And the unique thing is that we don't want them just to be passing out the supplies. We want them to be involved, have conversations, take that time. So we have volunteers passing things out to walking them and introducing them to nonprofits, having conversations.
Yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone that supported it financially and kind, all the school administration that organized it, all the volunteers that showed up. It definitely surpassed my expectations, and hopefully next year it's even bigger and better. And lastly, go Eagles!
I feel like the main purpose is really to build that sense of community and that collectiveness of like, we got you. We're here for you, not just your first year, but years to come too, but that first year especially, that we're here to support you and to help you find success as a first year teacher.
I graduated from Missouri State 2 years ago, and then I was in sales for 2 years, but I also still coach in the high school with the volleyball team, and so that kind of got me involved with Nixa in the first place, and then I was like, I kind of want to do this only, and so I ended up leaving my job and was a long-term sub last semester. This year I'll be at Inman teaching 5th grade math and science. I feel super blessed to be in a school system and just a community that clearly values your teachers a lot more. I think education is a field where you really are valued.
It's great. It's great to upload everything at the very front so that we don't have to we know everything we're supposed to do at the beginning rather than pulling us out for PD in the middle of the year and when we're supposed to already be teaching. It's a lot of new, but I think Nixa does a great job of already prepping everybody else in the district, so we have great teams that can come alongside you and support you through all of that. So I'm not really concerned because of that aspect. Great teams. Excited. It's something different though. It's the first time that I'm teaching kindergarten, and I've taught every other grade level up through 5th grade. So this is new, but I chose new because I wanted something different.
So I'm transitioning to Summit to do 5th and 6th grade math resource. So that's going to be a change for me. So both of my kids graduated from JTSD, so they're transitioning. So it's a good time for me to transition to a new school, and I'm so excited to get started at Summit.
6 years of experience in 2 other school districts in the area. And it's wonderful to get to learn in other places and now to come back to where I was raised to get to pour into this community. Having some experience in teaching and seeing how other districts do it, I'm getting really to see the Nixa way and just different things, and I just love how much this district and community just love the schools and the children here. First thing is we want the children to succeed and just be here for them and be the best we can so that we can teach them.
Regardless of the amount of years of experience, every district is different, and so it's important. We always joke that we're able then to share some of those hidden rules that maybe somebody didn't say, answer some of those questions that you might just not know. My favorite part is that welcoming with our chamber lunching and our whole community. So you see the school support, the city support, the chambers support all of our businesses, and how much love that they pour into our schools and our teachers.
felt honestly like I was at a college. Like the band was playing, the cheerleaders were going. I felt like I was walking through the Hall of Fame, like all of these people cheering for us.
Chamber Luncheon was really cool to see all of the different businesses and everybody coming together and just supporting all the new teachers.
We are back here from the halftime of the Nixa Eagles versus the Republic Tigers. Score is 21-6. If you're just now joining us, I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Carter Zoromsky. The second half is underway in just a minute and a half. Carter, we saw a lot of things from that first half. What did you necessarily like from Nixa and Republic?
Nixa did an absolutely fantastic job running the ball, and so did Republic, but Nixa was definitely better at stopping the run when it came to Republic versus Republic trying to stop Nixa's run. I mean, like, with the carries Jaden McCaster has had, like, it's been more successful and more yardage than when Republic has ran the ball. And, you know, with the passes, Nixa's definitely been more successful than that. Overall, more success for Nixa. Nixa will also get the ball here to start off the second half, the third quarter. 40 seconds left on the clock, and here is the game.
Yeah, like you mentioned there with Nixa's running an attack, it's been a lot better than Republic's, and their ability to stop the run has been a lot better as well after that first drive. So kickoff is underway for the second half of the first week of the high school football season. Nixa Eagles versus Republic Tigers. one of the new rivalry that has ascended these past couple years. Nixa has won, I think, 3 years in a row, but Republic had that one game winner that broke the hearts of the Eagles. So here we are with the kick. Peary on the kickoff for Republic. He will send the ball all the way back. It's a straight line to the back of the end zone, and no return will mean a touchback for the Eagles, and they will start the ball at the 20-yard line. Adam McKnight and his offense will come back to the field for the start of the second half. They looked really good after they kind of got their mojo going in the first half, got some plays in, got their chemistry rolling, and that's really what helped, I think, in the first half, being able to build their confidence and chemistry together, especially as a new team.
Yeah, great kick there also by Peary. You know, they were able to get that great kick straight down. Republic will hopefully see some improvement here. And here goes Nixa first down.
Nixa first down now. Adam McKnight in the backfield. Owen Locke in motion. He will not give it to him, but flip it to McCaster instead. He's moving outside, and flag will be thrown. I believe it will be a hold on Carter Mabe, and that will send Nixa back 10 yards.
Yeah, we saw that play earlier, and it was pretty successful, but there was a penalty on the play, unfortunately.
Yes, they will call holding, so that negates the 7-yard catch from Jaden McCaster. But like you said, we saw that play earlier, and it worked well for them. They got some good yardage on there, went back to it, just the holding negates it. So back now on 1st and 20. Eagles will have the ball on the right hash. Looking like cover 0 for the Tigers. McKnight gets them to jump, I believe. And, I mean, I saw both sides jump, but I believe Republic jumped first. And, yes, false start on Republic, so 1st and 15 now, scooping back up 15 yards. We've seen lots of stops from the officials this game with flags and really just anything, honestly. We've just kind of stopped the game over and over again, whatever it may be.
Yeah, definitely a lot of penalties on both sides.
McKnight with the snap, looks left, throw to Carter Mabe. Carter Mabe will haul in the pass, break a tackle, moving up the sideline now near midfield. Good block, Carter Mabe down the sideline, 20, 10. It's a foot race, touchdown, Eagles. Carter Mabe all the way up the sideline, went from 0 to 60 very quickly, and big way to start the second half for the Eagles. Carter Mabe scores his first touchdown as an Eagle and gets the second half started.
Yeah, that play wouldn't have been a touchdown without that block from the sideline there. Great job by whoever that was. I can't quite really see the number there, but without that block, that play wouldn't have worked out. But also great job, Carter Mabe, turning it from 0 to 60. And great play overall, and very excited to see Carter Mabe the rest of the season.
Yeah, he is a guy that, you know, was a backup last year, played a little bit of special teams, but now he's getting a shot to show who he really is, and that was a great burst of speed from him there. I actually know him outside of football. He's a really nice guy. Very athletic, though, plays 3 sports, basketball, football, and baseball. So he showed off his athleticism there to get the score for the Eagles. I'll make it 28-6. I don't know. I don't think the scoreboard is still up. Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties, so I'll try to keep you updated there. But quick score for the Eagles, 11:42 left in the third quarter.
And here Nixa comes out on the kickoff. Hopefully another stop here. They've been able to stop this Republic offense after their first touchdown, stopping their momentum. Great job by that Nixa defense, especially the D-line being able to stop Republic's Power O offense. That's why they haven't been able to score that much, because of the D-line.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Cornelson, and he said he wants his defensive line to get off those blocks quickly, but it's just the opposite here. I mean, Nixa is getting off these blocks phenomenally and getting to the quarterback and in the backfield, but there was a good return from the Tigers up near the 37-yard line. I think I saw a flag fly on far side. Might have been something else. No, I do see a yellow marker down at the 30-yard line. We'll see what the white cap says. They're pointing Nix's way.
A great return there by Jackson Taylor.
Yep, face mask on Nixa. Continue.
Yeah, great return by number 23, Jackson Taylor. Defensive backs get a chance to shine in special teams as well with their agility. Definitely, like to see those defensive backs back there. It will be quite a bit of a gain for the Republic offense.
Yeah, that flag would tack on a lot of yards for them. They're already in Nixa territory, just past the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers, now down 3 scores. And jumped off sides there. I think I watched that one happen there on the near side of the line. Yeah, false start on the offense, 5 yards. They will push them back.
I like how John Perry, after a detrimental penalty like that, he'll try to get Republic a penalty, and we saw that earlier. And it's definitely a great strategy for sure. Trying to get him pushed back a little bit more.
Yeah, and these games are it comes to the mind. It's mind games from the coaches because they're all expecting one thing, and then they have to expect, and then they're going to change, and then they have to expect the unexpected. It's just back and forth over and over again. And right now, Nixa has been scheming very well, but there's a pretty good gain from Republic. 4 yards, looking like it'll be 2nd and 11. But Rob Richardson, I mentioned it. I mean, he's a defensive mastermind. He changes He'll change his scheme for his team mid-game just to get them to have a better chance at stopping them. And it looks like he's really focused on stopping this power offense that Republic likes to run.
Yeah, the ability to adapt to team's offenses is definitely a great skill.
McCracken will keep the ball now on the right side and goes for the legs. Ty Kellis there with the nice tackle on the sideline. Maybe a gain of 2 will bring up their down.
Ty Kellis has always been great for the team, especially in stopping those runs. He's definitely a very reliable player, a leader on that defensive side of the ball.
And Ty Kellis has been a 3-year starter, started since his sophomore year in high school. He has done really good those 3 years. Obviously, kind of in Parker Mann's shadow last year. He was an amazing kind of hybrid cornerback for Nixa, played all around. But I can see Ty Kellis taking that role this year and being the head of the defense. Fakes the handoff. Now McCracken looks to the left, and he will fall over for a loss of 3. And the Nixa pressure got to McCracken, and their pass game has not looked well.
Yeah, number 15, Isaiah Hull with the catch, the running back. Pushed them back quite a bit. And it's now going to be 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by this. They were in a bad snap now. McCracken will just have to jump on it. And I don't think he was ready. Obvious frustration shown from the offense. I mean, I wasn't even ready for that. I was over here looking at the roster, but bad snap will now bring the defense onto the field. Obvious frustration shown from Kieran Govan, I can see. And the Nixa offense will take the field once again. It's 28-6 is your score.
Great job by Preston McCracken being able to jump on that ball, even when it didn't seem like he was ready. Center was definitely under pressure a little bit there.
Yeah,
with the Nixa D-line being good.
Yeah, they have a brand new center this year as well, so easy to get maybe starstruck in these new games. Maybe the jitters got to him, got a little happy there, and snapped it too quickly. McKnight in the backfield with McCaster, takes the snap, will drop back, rolling left, lots of pressure on him, and they will get to him for the sack, loss of a large amount. He's all the way back to the 49. And he took a big drop back there, so almost something bad was bound to happen. And they're back near midfield.
A lot of Tigers definitely flew in there, able to get the sack. Great job by their Republic defense there, pushing him back quite a bit. Even on passing plays like that, Adam McKnight gets it out pretty quickly. But unfortunately, he didn't have enough time to find an open receiver.
Yeah, and there they got to the edge well, and it pushed him to the middle, and he wasn't really able to do anything from there. So McKnight now looking deep left. It's Owen Locke. Owen Locke rises up, hauls it in. They will call it incomplete off the sideline, but nice catch by Owen Locke with the defender, not even turn around on him. He kind of had to catch it over him on his body.
Yeah, over the defender's head. Pretty impressive.
There you could almost call pass interference. He did not have his head turned at all, so but the ball was well out of bounds, so I'm assuming that's why nothing was said there. 3rd and 20. We've seen a lot of 3rd and longs for the Eagles tonight. Had a 3rd and 27 earlier, so we'll see what they do here. Still haven't seen any Skylar Brown tonight. That's a surprise to me. He's their new transfer from Kansas. And flag called, maybe a delay of game. McKnight obviously seems upset. And a 5-yard penalty for Nixa. McKnight did not look happy with that.
Yeah, unfortunately, adding on to the yardage there, setting him 5 more yards back on a 3rd down. Crucial situation here. Could be a pass to Skylar Brown now, like Brady mentioned, isolated on the right side.
Yeah, but they do have 2 safeties deep. Cover 2. We'll see what Nixa brings to the field. Snap. Caught by McKnight, and tries to throw right, and it's picked off on the sideline. Now coming down the field, McKnight goes for the tackle and will bring him out of bounds. Picked off by number 18, Fisher Moore, and the swing of momentum is now in the favor of Republic. Good play from him.
He was pressured quite a bit on the past few plays and finally caught up with him with a Republic interception. Republic will now have the ball in Nixa's territory.
Yeah, and reminder, just 28-6 now, so Nixa still has their 3-score lead, but this can help Republic cut into that for sure. Here they have good field position, just here at the 34-yard line in Nixa territory. They will fake the handoff. McCracken back to throw, and he's rolling out right now. He's got a man coming his way, and he will just sail that one in no one's reach. 2nd and 10.
Republic attempting the pass game now, as they definitely need scores here. Unfortunately, it has not been working for them in the past, and it could possibly not work for them here, even with the gained momentum after that interception. Adam McKnight doesn't throw many interceptions, so I don't expect to see him make a mistake like that for a while, but it's okay. Things happen.
Yeah, I think it was a miscommunication there on the right side. I would thought maybe a little bit of a flag there. There's a lot of contact, but you just got to keep going. McKnight, he only had 1 interception last year, but he's a good player. He's a leader. He'll forget about that, keep his boys rallied, and they'll definitely come back for sure. Flag thrown there. We'll see what the referees say.
Yeah, before the
false start on the offense, and I just I wanted to touch on something there, but I just forgot what it was. So, yeah, Carter, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I saw Preston McCracken rolling into the right A gap there. He found that hole pretty quickly. Could have been a good play if there wasn't a false start there.
Yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I think the deal with these pass plays, like that one right there, McCracken will drop back and drop a seam there. Caught even after the hit from Braden Parks. Owen Cryer, the senior running back, gets a good gain, and they will move inside of the 20. What I was going to say was I think the thing with the passing plays not working was really the formation. You have no one out wide, and you're just kind of coming back from under center and then dropping back, and it just gives the defense time to get to you, and you're not set foot. You really want to go in shotgun if you're going to look to pass. But right there, McCracken finds the seam. A little bit of a miscommunication back there on the defense.
For sure.
McCracken will keep the ball now, breaking tackles, moving up to the 9-yard line, 8 or 9-yard line.
Same play we saw earlier before the false start penalty. McCracken rolling up the right A gap. Got some decent yardage there. Republic is now in scoring range.
Yes, Nixa's defense got to come up with something good here to keep them out. Once again, they are up 3 scores, 28-6, but this can definitely help Republic cut into their lead. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. False start on the offense will throw them back 5 yards, and a play that could come up to be detrimental if they can't score here.
To continue to keep that passing game, maybe with the momentum that they've gained on that, it could be another interception here. You know, we got some great talent on defense. You know, Randy Flint, Ty Kellis, all of them out there could record an interception, or Republic could score a touchdown, but it would only decrease the lead by a little bit, and Nixa would still be within winning range in the third quarter.
Man in motion, McCracken under center, and I think a timeout will be called by the Republic Tigers. Your score is 28-6, just a bit under halfway through the second quarter. Or the third quarter, excuse me, and we will be back after a short break. Back here from the timeout called by Republic, 28-6 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Handoff on the end around. He'll break up field and break the plane for the touchdown. Number 14, Jen Villasika will find the end zone and cut into this Nixa lead, making it only a 2-score lead for Nixa.
Great blocking scheme by the O-line there. He was able to get in the end zone pretty quickly. That will definitely give Republic a better chance, especially with so much time left in the game, about a quarter and a half. This Nixa defense has been pretty good, though, and the offense as well. We'll maybe see some more of Jaden McCaster even start to work in Scholar Brown as well. You know, maybe he's being used as like a late-game weapon to increase the lead.
Yeah, and they're going for 2 here. We'll see what happens. The shovel pass to the right, and he will get in as well. So 28-14 will now be what the score is. And being aggressive like that, I wouldn't be surprised if they went for the onside kick as well. I think Nixa's got to be ready for that. But good drive from Republic there, obviously started by the interception on Adam McKnight, and they capitalized with the touchdown. And that's exactly what I think they've been missing this game.
For sure. And, you know, that 2-point conversion, I think that was pretty smart, because if they score 2 more touchdowns, they'll tie up the game. But if they score 2 more touchdowns without the 2-point conversion there, they would have lost. It's definitely a smart move by Coach Cornelson, decreasing the lead to 14 now, and Republic will kick off the ball.
Yeah, and I think it's better to go for it now whenever there's so much time left in the game. And you can not get that. You have something to lose right there. It's okay if you don't get it, but if it's like last play of the game, you need the 2-point conversion to tie, and then you don't get it, you know, that's something else. That's detrimental to your chances of winning. So it does look like Nixa is ready for the onside kick. They have many men up. They're ready for it. Because of what they called last time, it's got to get past that 45-yard line for it to be legal, so just pay attention to that. And onside kick will come and missed by Carter May, been recovered by Republic, and it will be their ball. So ginormous momentum swing for the Tigers, and I don't necessarily like that formation from Nixa. I mean, I knew that was coming. I think everyone knew that was coming, and it didn't seem like they loaded that side enough.
Yeah, if they're able to pull off an onside kick against Nix's defense, imagine what they could do against other COC teams. So that's definitely something to look out for. If they're down or if they're up by a lot, they might try something. But that's good to know about this Republic team, that they're good at onside kicks.
Yeah, and they're excelling at them right now, but I think it's a lot to do with how Nix is coming out on the kick, and there is a good tackle in the backfield. Get him down quickly, maybe a loss of a yard.
Yeah, good job by the Nixa defense. You know, they were able to keep up with him as he was moving out to the side. It can be kind of hard because it's pretty easy to be able to turn up field if the outside linebacker isn't containing that outside. So great job by the Nixa defense.
Yeah, Nixa defense, I mean, they're in a tough spot right now. Republic's got a lot of momentum. They're obviously thriving off of that right now, so they got to come up big here and try to get a stop for their offense. As McCracken will roll out right, he's got a bunch of Eagles coming towards him, and he will break a tackle and move forward for maybe 3 or 4 yards.
That play seemed pretty interesting. From up in the booth, it looks like he could have had the possibility of handing it off to a couple players. A little bit of a read option play there, and it worked out well. Great read there by Preston McCracken. However, it is 3rd down. Nixa defense did get a stop on that 1st down, which set him back. But let's see if they can get the 1st down here.
So 3rd and 7 now, big 3rd down for both teams. Nixa, you don't want them to get a lot of yards here to get close to the 4th down, because then they'll just go for it. Republic, I think, are just going for it no matter what, if they get it or not. But he'll fake the handoff. McCracken move out left. I don't know if he made the right decision to keep it there. Runs into his own man and maybe gets a yard or two as he is stopped.
McCracken was definitely able to stay up. It took a flock of Eagles to call the play dead, and he wasn't even down yet. Great job for him staying up, but unfortunately for this Republic offense, it is 4th down.
So big play here, 4th down for the Republic Tigers, 4th and 6. They only got a yard on that last play. Nixa, I think they've got to bring pressure here. Republic's passing game hasn't been so hot besides those couple plays, and you can imagine that they will maybe run it. And timeout called by the Republic Tigers, actually. So big 4th down coming up, 4th and 6. We'll be back after this short break and see how this unfolds. So coming out of the timeout. Oh my gosh, there's just a praying mantis just hopped in the booth. I mean, whoa, that was insane. I'm sorry. Frightened me a bit there. But 28-14, 4th and 6 for the Republic Tigers. Big play here. Nixa's up by 2 scores, 28-14. McCracken rolls out right. Nixa's coming after him, and it's intercepted, no dropped, but good defensive play from Reed Wilson, and that will cause a turnover on downs. I was hesitant to get excited because it looked like it hit the ground, but I didn't know for sure. But will be incomplete, but still a turnover nonetheless.
It's definitely tough to tell when the ball goes down. but great job by the Nixa defense covering that area where Preston McCracken was ruling out. And Nixa is now back on offense with an opportunity to score and secure the game a little bit more.
McCaster and McKnight in the backfield. He will hand it off, and another stoppage of play, and it seems like a Republic defender was going after McKnight. I don't know how that's not a flag, especially the play was dead for like many seconds, so he's running after McKnight, and his offensive line came to support him there, but I don't know, it just seems like bad sportsmanship there. The penalty will be on the offense pre-snap. Another one. And we've seen a lot of those type of plays here. Those penalties have hurt Nixa in the second half. McKnight is talking to the official maybe about what just happened.
Yeah, that should have been, two penalties canceling at each other because the Republic defense did seem to, get up in McKnight's personal business.
Trying to send a message, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but he's able to recover from this.
So 1st and 15 for McKnight. Man in motion. He will keep the ball and move out left. Puts the moves on stiff arms the man into the ground and moves forward for 5 yards. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Good run there by Adam McKnight, rolling out left. Good blocking scheme, and the Nixa O-line, I saw was getting a bit feisty. After their blocks, they were staring down some of the Republic players. Definitely some tension growing in this game, and more to come if Nixa and Republic meet each other in the playoffs next year.
Yeah, I don't know what class. I think Republic's still Class 5, so I don't know but some bad blood between them for sure. Another flag comes out. McCaster gets out right and gets a good amount of yards before heading out of bounds. And another flag, and I believe it might be on the Eagles. There's actually 2 on the field, one on the far side and near sideline.
Let's see what the official calls here.
And another flag on Nixa, and they just seem to be piling up here.
Yeah, these are some pretty, reckless penalties, lots that can be avoided. Nixa's definitely got to work on that. If they want to have a good playoff run, got to work on their control there. It is still possible to score, and let's hope that the offense can gain back some of the momentum that they had earlier in this game, especially with Jaden McCaster's 2 touchdowns, going from 0 to 60, and Carter Mabe's touchdown.
Yeah, I think they just need to keep getting it to their playmakers in space. We saw they gave it to Jaden. He got some great yardage. They gave it to Mabe. He got the touchdown. Obviously, that's his 1 reception. So I think they need to start giving it to McCaster more in the backfield, and that's exactly what they do. He goes to the right side, almost exactly like last play, puts a stiff arm on a man and gets a good amount of yardage, maybe 8.
Great run by Jaden McCaster there, getting to the outside, gaining some good yardage. Even when he's being pushed to the outside, he's still able to get some great yards.
Yeah,
and it is now possible to convert this 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, and like you said, he gets that outside, and he's got that speed to get around the edge and past the defender and get some more yardage for his team, and he does that to perfection. McKnight tries to get them jump off sides, looks to the sideline, changes the play, and Coach Perry will have to call a timeout. Lots of confusion at the line there.
Republic's student section was being pretty loud with their bells and yelling. That could have been part of the problem there, distracting the Nixa offense. McKnight definitely seemed to experience a little miscommunication there, but it's all right. Starting a new play here. Focus up. Republic definitely seems to be excited, gaining some of its momentum back. Winning chances increasing. Student section is electric. But let's see what this Nixa offense can do here to put a halt to that.
Yeah, I've been hearing that Nixa student section across the Nixa Dirty Birds. They've been doing a great job applying pressure over there, but we're in the press box over here on the public side, so it's kind of hard to hear. But it's been loud over here as well. Lots of hype around this game. Great atmosphere. Something's knocking here. I can't hear what it is. But McKnight will take the snap, roll out left, just a dump off pass to McCaster. That is intercepted. No, they say incomplete. I was going to say if that's a catch, it is an amazing play there by the linebacker, but they will not be able to get it there, but still will force Nixa to punt.
Definitely a close call there. I was a little bit nervous up here in the booth. It was on the other side, but it almost looked like he got it. Nixa in punting formation here.
And I just think Nixa needs to go back to that run game that they had working earlier. I mean, they were getting like 5-6 yards a carry, if more, if not more. And there's another flag. I mean, another flag, and I'm assuming it's on Nixa.
Definitely a lot of frustration for this Nixa team.
Yeah, it just, I feel like with a game this high tension, this high talent on the field, you just kind of let them play. You more known. But, if it's happening, it's happening. So it's not like basketball. So there, they will move him back 5 yards.
Definitely a lot of tension building up for Nixa. And like Brady said, they should probably go back to their run game and maybe stop the pass a little bit unless it's completely necessary.
Yes, snap to Jonah Fields. Punt is a pretty good kick down to the 15-yard line. Fielded there as well. And the Eagles will get to him pretty quickly. Stopped at the 20.
Great stop there by the Nixa Eagles, able to stop him deep in Republic's territory. Let's hope here that Nixa's defense alleviates some of that tension for this team, is able to stop Republic from scoring and keep this lead and win the game.
3 minutes left in the quarter, 28-14 is the score. They will get the handoff, and it is stopped for only a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. And this Nixa defense gotta come up with something here. You can't let them score because that brings them within 1. They've already kind of flipped the momentum. They've brought some more their way. So you got to do something here. Coach Richardson's got to come up with something for his guys to get a stop and hopefully get his offense back on the field quickly.
Yeah, for public scores here, that is going to be a problem for this Nixa team with more momentum coming into the game and possibly another score after that. So let's hope Nixa can get a stop.
Good run there inside. The 3rd down now for the Tigers, 3rd and 5. And another 3rd down here. We just said the Eagles got to get something quick on defense, a quick stop, anything to help. And right here, if they can get them quick 3 and out, I don't see them going for it because they're so far deep in their own territory. So we will see what happens. They come out of the huddle. 1 wide receiver out wide, 3 in the backfield as usual. McCracken hands it off. A little bit of a trick play now. Looking to the right side, makes a man fall, and a good recovery from the second defender coming his way. Only a 1-yard gain. We will see what Coach Cornelson opts to do.
In my opinion, a reverse, kind of trick play like that is not wise to do in a situation like that.
I think it can work, but I think maybe, I don't know. It just looked like Nixa was expecting it there. They came out in kind of a zone defense where they just had guys over there, and you kind of want your quarterback to pick that up maybe at the line and see it'll work, but it did not work there. It looks like they're going to bring out the punt team and boot this one away to Nixa. Carter May will be back for Nixa.
Could be
timeout is called by Republic.
Could be a fake punt here, trying to confuse this Nixa defense. You don't see that many fake punts in high school football. Coach Cornelson, it's definitely an option for him to try to trick the defense, but on that last play on that 3rd down, they did try to trick the offense, and it didn't work. And the special teams will stay out ready for the punt.
Yeah, they'll bring out their kicker punter, Elijah Peary. And like you said, got to watch out for the fake. You know, anything could happen. So Carter May back for Nixa. Just above a minute left in this third quarter. Fourth quarter is underway shortly. Good snap and good punt down to Carter May. He will catch the ball, slip a tackle, move upfield around the 50 to the 48-yard line, and Nix's offense will come back onto the field. They've had 2 drives, which they haven't looked at their best, and what we expect them to be at. You know, you're still building chemistry, first game of the season, but you expect more out of a team with so much talent.
Carter May able to slip past those tackles, and from here it looks like there's a flag on the play on the far side of the field. Could be on Nixa.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah, another flag on Nixa. Not the best, you know, racking up unnecessary penalties. But we had good field position on the punt, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, that one not on the play as well. So it'll be 1st and 10. Scholar Brown in motion. Handoff to McCaster, and he is found immediately in the backfield for a loss of what looks like 3. 2nd and 13 coming up for the Eagles. And, man, Nolan Lashley, the sophomore, he is flying over the field everywhere. I'm seeing him on every single run play that they stop. He's up there in the front. Pass play, he's up there getting the tackle. He's just doing everything for the Republic Tigers right now.
This Republic defense has definitely been able to stop us these past few times and make us get some loss of yards. Yeah. And these unnecessary penalties for this offense is definitely slowing them down too.
Yeah, Randy Flint comes onto the field for Nixa. This will be his 2nd play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint down at the 25. Flag back at the line of scrimmage. So we will see what the call is, but good throw and catch from Randy Flint.
See what the officials call
and
here.
I think he's calling off the flag there, so he will tuck it away. And that will be a ginormous gain for the Eagles. And like I said, great connection there between Randy and Adam Flint. Randy Flint and Adam McKnight. I know they have a lot of chemistry from basketball, football, just everything.
Yeah, when Randy comes out on the field playing offense, it's going to be a problem. When he mainly plays defense, he can definitely be a problem on offense, and they're going to keep him in here.
Yeah, kind of a wild card with his length and athleticism and speed. He's someone you got to look out for. Jackson Cantwell will go into motion. McKnight hands off to McCaster. He's going right side, stutter stepping in the backfield. He will barrel forward to the 21-yard line. Another flag flies. And I mean, this flag situation is getting out of hand. Holding on the offense, and that will throw the Eagles back another 10 yards. So, I mean, I don't know what the stat is for these penalties, but it's got to be a lot for the Eagles, maybe even in double digits. But that will conclude the 3rd quarter of this matchup between the Nixa Eagles and the Republic Tigers. Been a great game so far. Nixa up by 2 scores and driving down the field. We'll be back after this short break. 4th quarter is underway. quarter action starts now. Nixa Eagles, Republic Tigers, 28-14. It's been a great game so far. McKnight is under center with Jaden McCaster. 1st and 20 with that holding penalty to end the third quarter. We will see what Nixa brings to the table. Handoff to McCaster. He spins 3, breaks another tackle, keeps moving down the sideline, and just to even get any yardage on that play is insane.
Yeah, Jaden McCaster is quite the shifty running back, able to get yards where seems all hope is lost. Definitely good for the Nixa Eagles after that penalty. Been a lot of penalties for this Nixa team, and it could be that chemistry, but that's definitely going to be something that they have to work on. And I bet that'll be one of the main focuses of the team going into their game against Webb City in a week.
So bad snap. McKnight will keep the ball, though. Move left side, kind of stutter steps there. Moves forward, trucks a man into the ground and keeps going, rumbling down to the 16-yard line. What a run from McKnight, and there are multiple injured Tigers down on the field.
Yeah, it's
trainers will run out to help him, and that's not a sight we like to see. They will help him, and we'll be back after the short break.
Officials timeout for an injury.
Hi, I'm Zoe Ward here at the Republic High School. I just got one log not that long ago, and he said there was so much more that goes on behind the scenes. The parents, the coaches, the teammates, they all do so much extra. So let's keep the confidence up the rest of the season. Back up to y'all on the booth.
We hope he is okay, as he has been a big role on this defense so far.
We hope he'll be back soon for this Republic defense, able to help him. Hope he has a speedy recovery.
On the 18, it's 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. McKnight takes the snap, handoff McCaster, moves up the middle, tries to reach for the 1st down, and I think they're going to give it to him.
I was going to say, when you're that close to the end zone, might as well go for it, but it looks like they might
be spotting him a bit short.
Yeah, but either way, they will give him the 1st down.
Yeah, they will move the chains. I saw the line judge kind of stepping back from the sticks, but they moved it forward. So it'll now be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Tiger 15. They can get a 1st down inside the 5 if they need it. The Eagles will now come out of the huddle. And looks like John Perry will call it. It's looking like he's talking to the official. I don't know if he's calling a timeout or asking for the play clock to be raised. I think it's the play clock to be raised.
Yes, the play clock is at 0 right now.
Yeah, and you can't really run a play if you don't have a play clock. So
exactly.
We'll see what the official does. Yep, they're giving the signal to the booth to up the play clock, and there it is. So now, finally, we are ready to play. There's the whistle, and 40 seconds will be added. McKnight hands off to McCaster. McCaster's quickly moves upfield, getting pushed by the whole line, and they will take him all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaden McCaster. He is fired up. Oh my goodness, the offensive line just took him and dragged them with him. That is insane.
Even when he wasn't able to find the hole with that elite O-line, he was still able to get through the end zone. Shout out to the O-line. Amazing play there. It is now 34-14 Nixa, and here is the extra point.
Yeah, great run from McCaster, and that's the strength we were talking about, as well as McKnight there on the blocking, the quarterback even getting some dirty work. And Cam Key as a low kick and kind of a wobbler, but it will go through the uprights. So 35-14 is the score. Here's a look at the replay there. McKnight just runs a man over, spins free. And that was to set up the touchdown run from McCaster there with the blocking as well. So now back to a three-score game.
And that'll be Jaden McCaster's third touchdown of the night.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on fire. He's showed why he moved to Nixa. Obviously, he's going to go graduate at semester and go play for his college team. And he's been an animal.
Yeah, Southern Illinois University, great addition to the team with Jaden McCaster. Definitely might even watch some Southern Illinois football just to see him play at such a high level.
Yeah, especially being at Nixa, you know. May have beat us last year, but now you got to root for him. He's going to be with us the whole year. So Jonah Fields with the kickoff. You see the moon start to creep out a little bit. Caught at the 5, moving left. Wyatt Mabe dives for the tackle and just gets the shoestring to get him down near the 27-yard line.
Number 23, Jackson Taylor, the defensive back with the carry. Definitely nice to see those defensive backs making those returns, like I said earlier. You know, always speedy, very shifty. It's definitely an advantage that Republic has a lot of good defensive backs able to return, especially Jackson Taylor.
For sure, Nixa comes out loading the box here. And handoff to the right side is sniffed out immediately by the Nixa defense. Starting to see maybe the stands clear a bit on the Republic side as time is running out for them just early into this fourth quarter. They got to get something going.
Number 15, Isaiah Hull with the carry up the right side, but the Nixa D-line stopped him pretty quickly there.
Yeah, and this Republic offense, they got to get something going, but it's kind of hard to out of this formation that they run. You know, there's not a lot of variety you can run out of it, but here's McCracken. He'll keep the ball and leap forward for a couple extra yards. Will be third and maybe 7.
They definitely seem to be running and passing to the right a little bit more, but the Nixa defense has definitely started to notice that, targeting that right side a bit more, paying extra attention to it, and it is now working for them, gaining some more momentum with that acquired knowledge, and it is going to work well for the rest of the game.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 for Republic. You got to assume they'll go for the 4th down no matter what, but there's a good tackle inside. Reed Wilson got there quickly, the junior defensive back, excuse me. He had a limited role last year, but has came into the starting role this year, and he has shown some flashes this week 1 game. Looks like Wyatt Isaacson is limping off of the field. They will help him off. Hopefully he is okay, and I think we'll get a timeout. Here's huddling on the close side, Republic is, but Nixa, I mean, they started off hot. They had a little bit, they stalled there for a second, but they got back to it lately. They've been playing pretty well.
And like you said, Reed Wilson had a limited role last year. It's definitely nice to see those new faces making big plays, such as Carter Mabe, Owen Locke. It's nice to see some new faces and helps add depth to the team.
For sure, depth is one thing that you need to be a successful football team, and Preston McCracken will try to go for the first down, and it looks like they are going to mark him short, so a good stand from the Nixa defense if they do not give it to him.
If they do not give it to him, it'll be Nixa's ball
Republic.
in Republic's territory.
No, they will give Republic the first down. We're here next to the Nixa coaches, and they seem to be confused with that one. I mean, I am as well, but you just got to roll with the punches. So Republic with the first down, new set of downs for them. And just like normal, McCracken takes the snap, hands it off, and he is gotten immediately in the backfield, met by senior Urban Arnold, and he is someone that I'm expecting to have a big role in the defensive line this year. I've been hearing from a lot of guys, he's bought in now. He bought into the culture John Perry brings, to the style he brings, and now you see it right there. Flag on the field as well. We'll see what that is. Personal foul on Nixa will be a 15-yard gain for Republican. I mean, I know obviously we're Nixa live, but it just seems like every flag is going against Nixa tonight. I don't know. Just got to be more disciplined, I guess.
Yeah, first game of the season, it can definitely be tough, especially with the tensions between these two teams. But Republic has definitely been more disciplined, avoiding some of those silly penalties that could cause 15-yard gains there. Now Republic with a new set of downs.
McCracken will fake the handoff, and he's met immediately in the backfield, taken down, breaks the tackle, and finally taken down. Number 96, Max Gradell, flew into the backfield and met Preston McCracken, and he is hype in the middle.
Also, number 60, Hunter Jensen, helped on the tackle. He plays both sides of the ball.
Ooh, I didn't see that. Good catch.
On the line. Definitely a great hybrid player to watch. Definitely definitely a newer face to see, but he has shown up and shown out. Very talented for sure.
Yeah, Hunter Jensen, highly praised by Coach Perry. Great on the offensive line, but there got some defensive reps, and he's in there on the tackle as well, helping out Urban Arnold and company there. Third down and 24 is what it'll look like here, and just a little over 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Nixa's defense is turning into a brick wall here. They're starting to catch on to this Republic offense.
Yeah, clock is running out. Republic's not got a lot of time to catch up to Nixa's lead of 3 touchdowns.
Oh, and hard count there gets Hunter Jensen to jump off sides. His first time there. Some jitters will get him, and he recognized the mistake early. So yeah, and we'll see him come out of the game. And that's just gonna happen. He's acknowledging his mistake. They're gonna, they're gonna tell him, you're gonna rip into him, but you got to learn from that. That's something you learn as you learn a new position, and I'm sure he'll grow there.
Luckily, not much affected with a gain of only 5 yards. Still 3rd and long here.
Yeah, 3rd and 18. So Republic is going to have to pass here. McCracken drops back, looks over the middle. He's got a man, but overthrown with 3 Eagles in coverage. So that one, I think, was better incomplete than anything. And they will come out to punt the ball as they're 4th in a country mile here, as the clock is now just under 7 minutes, 6 minutes 51 left.
At that spot where it's at, the punt could be pretty deep, so whoever is returning, most likely Carter Mabe, it could be, yes, it is Carter Mabe. He's going to have to watch out for that and get some good yardage there.
Good punt there to Carter Mabe. Signals for the fair catch, and he will catch it at the 15-yard line.
Definitely a smarter thing to do there. You know, Republic is going to prioritize getting guys downfield to stop the run, to make sure they don't get any extra yards back there. It's a good idea calling the fair catch to prevent any big hits. And it'll be pretty long here for a touchdown.
Yeah, the Republic stands are starting to funnel out as Nixa. You expect them to just kind of try to chew the clock here. And we didn't get to mention our picks pregame. There's an end around to Adams, and Adams will get a good gain there on the sideline.
Yeah, interesting play there because it looked like Jaden McCaster was there on the play as well. But there were two running backs on the play, and it seems that Jackson Cantwell is walking off the field.
Yeah, or no, he comes back. It was just an official timeout there. As there he goes, maybe something is bothering him.
Yeah, a Republic player did have to help him up. Doesn't seem like anything serious.
Or, yeah, anything Nixa should be worried about. But definitely take him out in a game like this where you're ahead and just let him rest. But what I was saying before that play there from Jax Adams, your prediction, 42-14 for this game. We didn't get to say our picks, but I mean, you're on track for it right now. Nixa just one touchdown away. McCaster with the handoff somehow stays on his feet, bouncing it out right, trying to get around the edge, and he will. Now he's got some blockers ahead of him and gets just short of the first down. Way to make something out of nothing, and man, he's going to be fun to watch all year.
Yeah, this is what I've been talking about all game. You know, Jaden McCaster turns situations like that into gains. He's got that clutch in him. Able to gain quite a good chunk of yards, marching slowly but surely to the Republic end zone.
2nd and 3, and that just shows how big of a difference that effort from McCaster made. Already made his mark in this Nixa program this first game. He's had a great outing, 2 touchdowns, and I'm guessing well over 100 yards. As here's another handoff to him. He will run straight into the line. It looked like he was stopped, but he keeps going and slides down, stays in bounds to chew that clock, and there's that IQ that he brings, and they will gain the first down.
Yeah, you've seen in some plays when the play looks like it's completely over, Jaden McCaster is able to get some extra yards out of it and was able to secure that first down for the Eagles there.
And I've seen him multiple times, him showing off just his knowledge and IQ in football. I mean, right there, slides down. I mean, he could have fought for an extra 3, but why? When you're up 3 scores, just slide down and keep the clock running. He's ran out of bounds on flags multiple times because he knows the play's dead. Just things like that shows you that he's, you know, a student of the game, and he's very high knowledgeable in this type of field. Another flag on the play, 2 flags flying in, actually. Based on the trends of the day, I'm guessing they'll be on Nixa, but you never know. We'll see what the officials say.
Could be a change and be on Republic. That would be a nice change, but let's see what the officials call.
And false start on Nixa. Not a surprise there. Now move Nixa back 5 yards and stop the clock, which is really the important thing there.
Public student section chanting. Definitely a lot of things to be happy about for this Republic student section with all the flags there. But at the end of the day, Nixa is still up 35-14, and they still have a first down here.
Yeah, and a good sign to see. I'm just now noticing it. Nolan Lashley has returned to the field, so great for him to recover that quickly. McKnight will fake the handoff and roll out right off the spin, puts a man into the ground, and gets all the way up to the 50-yard line.
Well, yeah, that's great news that Nolan Lashley's back in the game. No, you never want to see players get injured, even ones that have been a problem to your team. It's definitely hard to see, but it's great that he's back on the field, and happy for him.
Yeah, great player for this team. I mean, he's only a sophomore, so he's got 2 more this whole year and then 2 more ahead of him, so we can see how he progresses these next couple of years. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He's a great player for sure. McKnight moves left, Wildcat to McCaster. McCaster moves with the line and eventually dragged back for a minimal gain, maybe just a yard.
Yeah, Wildcat can go 2 ways, really. It's a pretty chaotic play. Either the running back or whoever is taking the snap shoots up the field, especially with Adam McKnight blocking with his big frame, or the D-line can catch onto it and stop it, because most Wildcat plays are pretty, straightforward power offense. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting play to watch. And I'd like to mention that Scholar Brown hasn't been brought up much this game, but he is on the left and it could be a pass.
Yeah, he just hasn't seen a lot of targets this game. Just hasn't been a game designed for him. McKnight will get rid of the ball there. Scholar Brown was the target, and I think roughing the passer will be called. May have led with the crown of the helmet.
Yeah, roughing the passer can definitely be a game-saving penalty sometimes. You can't do that to the quarterback. A sack is one thing. Chance from the Republic student section, very mad, but penalty was pretty obvious there.
Yeah, I don't think it was him hitting him after he threw the ball. I think it was him leading with his full body weight, which is a controversial call in all levels of football, of course, but there I think Republic just got the short end of the stick.
It'll be a pretty big gain, and like I said earlier, Scholar Brown needs to get some more targets, and he did get the target there. Pass was a little short, but he gets a second chance here.
Yeah, hit as he threw. Trips out left for the Eagles. McKnight will hand it off to McCaster. He'll find a hole on the right side. Moving up the sideline, using his speed, and gets out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Go to run from Jaden McCaster, and shows off his speed as well.
These players have been pretty good on the sideline. We saw that Carter Mabe play where one of the players got that block off and he went down the sideline. And that's what's good about this Nixa team. On crucial sideline plays like that, there will be blocks made. John Perry has taught them well on those blocks and how to not block them in the back, because that is definitely a problem when you're doing sideline runs and returns. And here comes the Nixa offense.
McKnight, once again, same formation. Hands it off to McCaster, trying to chew the clock. He'll break free, find a seam up the middle, and break the plane once again for a touchdown on the Eagles. Flag on the field, so don't get too excited yet. But that will make it a 4-score lead if the call stands. We'll see what the Whitecap says.
And if the call stands, this will be Jaden McCaster's 4th touchdown of the night.
Yeah, what a debut for Nixa, right? He came out, he did exactly what the expectation was. He's been really good. Props to Republic for. I feel like they handled him pretty well. They've had plays where they've stopped him, and it'll be a flag on Republic, personal foul. So the touchdown will stand, but. Props to the Republic defensive line and defense. They've had some drives and plays where they've held Nixa well, but the star power just kind of overloads you at some point in time, and I think that's what's happening. They're just piling on here at the end.
For sure, and if he could score 4 touchdowns against this Republic offense, imagine how much he could score against other offenses.
Yeah, and this is definitely a team that I think they might just blow out every single team they play this year. I don't want to say that right now, but the type of talent and the discipline that their coach.
I'm DK Nelson here at Republic High School. Coach Berry talked a lot earlier in the week about the 25 roster spots that Nixa had to fill. Well, they're looking pretty filled tonight. Nixa is going to be going home with the win.
We'll see what happens. Just 4 minutes and 16 seconds left this game. Just kind of trying to chew the clock here for Nixa. They've played a great game, offensive and defensively. They've adjusted well. We've seen a lot of Jaden McCaster. Maybe we'll see some more of Scholar Brown later in the season in these next couple weeks. Hopefully, I'm excited to see him. We saw him in the Jamboree have that big touchdown.
For sure, and maybe the reason they're not targeting him as much is with, Republic's stronger defense, and when we go against some of the other COC teams, you could definitely see him targeted more for sure, and it looks like he will be moved up to the 50-yard line, which is interesting.
And Fields will boot that one at the back of the end zone. Touchback. Republic will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Just in the winding minutes of this game, we'll have interviews with our offensive and defensive players of the game after. That will be Jaden McCaster and Jaden Russell. McCaster, obviously, 4 touchdowns, well over 100, maybe even 200 yards tonight. Jaden Russell, a linebacker, has been everywhere tonight, making tackles, doing whatever Coach Perry and Rob Richardson asked of him. He's been doing at a pretty high level for this team.
Public is probably going to play aggressively here.
And the fumble, actually, recovered by the Eagles, and it will be the Eagles' ball at the 24-yard line of Republic. I mean, we were just, talking about player of the game and everything, and that just happens really quickly. So, I mean, Carter's score prediction is in jeopardy right now. Nick's in a great spot now to potentially score.
I'd rather my score prediction go down to us winning better. And if we do score a touchdown here, it will be the same score as last year, 49-14, and that is a possibility with only 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here. Nixa will probably play a bit more conservative since they don't got that much to lose with their lead, but they could maybe try some targets to Scholar and other receivers too.
And we'll see most of the ones stay on the field. Jax Adams will come in for Jaden McCaster, but same receivers will be out wide. Low snap once again. He still gets a hand off to Adams, and Adams will break a tackle now, moving right, cutting upfield. Jax Adams finds the end zone as well. Great run from Adams, using that small frame to, slip under tackles, break free, and he quickly bolted to the end zone. That's his first touchdown as a varsity player on Nixa. Congrats to him.
And there goes my score prediction, sadly, but this is the same score as last year, definitely showing our dominance over Republic the past few years, and as good as a team they may be, Nixa has shown better success, and if we do win this game, it'll be 3 wins in a row for the past 3 years.
Came Key will drill the extra point. Nothing new there. So 49-14, just over 4 minutes left in this game. I'm sure the turbo clock will turn on soon.
This was great job by this Nixa team. Definitely some scary moments here and there, but in the end, Nixa should come out with the win with the 49-14 lead with 4 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, they've looked great tonight. Especially this offense has looked really well. Overcame some penalties, some self-inflicted wounds. I'm sure that Coach Perry will, talk to them about that. That'll be probably their number one thing in practice this upcoming week, as they have Webb City at home next week. So make sure to tune into that. It'll be me and Carter here once again, and the rest of the Nixa Live crew. Webb City, obviously a good team as well. Historically, Nixa's been able to get the best of them these past couple of years, but don't count them out for the one next week. They're still a good team you want to look out for. Jonah Fields will send that one out of the back of the end zone.
Webb City has always been a good team, and we haven't won a game versus them until just a few years ago, and now it's our turn to win against them. That'll still be a good game. Webb City has some great history, and Nix is building our history. But it'll definitely be a very interesting game to watch. Same as this, great way to start the first 2 weeks of the season, getting 2 great teams in.
And looking into this season, I mean, they're looking for that state championship finally, as great run up there. Just got the first down from Jen Velasica. But Nixa, obviously, they're looking for that state championship this year. That's the number one goal. They came up just short last year. I think they've got a new and improved team this year. And, like I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, you lost some guys, but you gained a lot of good ones. So I think this team has what it takes for sure, and this is a great way to start the year.
Yeah, that loss was definitely a hard time for us, seeing a lot of success and it all go down, but Nixa just came back hungrier than ever.
So just under 2.5 minutes here, turbo clock Nixa was looking to win this one pretty easily. A lot of trash talk coming into this game, a lot of rivalry sense here, but Nixa just got the best of Republic. Like I said, once they get going, and it's so hard to stop this team, and they just keep pouring it on you and keep scoring, and you have to keep up, but their defense is so good that they stop you, and it's just hard. I mean, it's kind of like playing Georgia in the SEC. If you're Vanderbilt, it's hard to keep up with that type of team.
Yeah, and going back to that Republic trash talk, on Nixa's side, you didn't really see any trash talk back, and that is what shows the difference between a good team and a better team, having respect for their opponents, but knowing that they could beat them. And that's what I love about Nixa. They definitely are pretty humble, We've definitely handled, our success well, and I really hope that we can win it all this year. That would be awesome to see.
And a good run up the middle now. He'll break free on the near sideline. Ty Kellis in pursuit, and he will reach number 7, Matthew Pelfrey, at the 5-yard line. Good run from Republic to get down in Nixa territory, but just a minute left in the game. So, just kind of garbage time, but good reps for the guys. If you're Republic and scoring here will help them, boost morale and for sure help them.
Yeah, scoring to maintain some of their own pride, as a team. Saying we scored 3 touchdowns against Nixa is a pretty big thing to say.
And a handoff on the left side will get stopped at the 3 or 4 yard line. That was a handoff to Jen Villasica.
Clock is running out.
Just over 20 seconds left, so we'll see if they can punch it in the end zone here just in the waning seconds.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this isn't going to affect much, but, it's nice to have.
And he will reach for the end zone and score. Touchdown Republic with 6 seconds left. Just kind of cut into this Nixa lead just a little bit. Get the reps in, bring that confidence up just for the guys to score and end on a good note this game, even though they did unfortunately lose for them.
But overall still a good game. There were moments where, Republic showed some really good flashes of talent, and the extra point will be good.
Yeah, will make the extra point. 6 seconds left, so maybe just a handoff and a kneel, or a kickoff and a kneel, maybe just a kickoff, and this game will be over. Nixa will be the victor.
Or the offense could go for something here. I mean, with that much, it could happen, it would be disrespectful, but they could.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
Knowing John Perry and the culture he's built, that's not something he's about. We'll see. Nixa guys getting ready to head to the locker room over there.
Definitely see that sometimes, though, but not Nixa. And like I mentioned earlier, we have respect for our opponents no matter how much they trash talk us.
So, kickoff will come up. 6 seconds left in this game. Don't forget post-game interviews with Jaden Russell and Jaden McCaster, the 2 Jadens that dominated this game for Nixa on both sides of the ball. Looking like they're going to go for the onside kick. Could go potentially 2 for 3. And no, the ball will just be sailed out of bounds. Will be a flag for kicking out of bounds on the kickoff.
And here Nixa should come into victory formation wherever the ball may lie. Great win for Nixa against a really good team against Republic. They're a real contender here in the COC. Love to watch us play against them. But for the 3rd year in a row, Nixa will be the victors 49-21.
Yes, Nixa will just come out and kneel the ball out in victory formation. And these 2 teams will meet the first week almost every year, it feels like, and they always have a great game. here. And they won't meet again this season because they're in different classes, obviously. The kneel is at the 30-yard line from Peyton Cheney, and the clock will wind out. Nixa takes down the Republic Tigers 49-21. Great game from the offense and the defense, adjusting, adapting, coming up big against this Ozark team. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you watching. I'm Brady, signing off. I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Carter Zaromsky. Stay tuned for those interviews after the game with Jaden Russell and Jaden McCaster. And good night.
September the 5th to Waynesville to take on the Waynesville Tigers. And Nixa will be at home to play host to the West City Cardinals. Don't forget Monday night, September 1st, your Tiger freshman and JV teams will be in action at Nixa, taking on the Eagles. Freshman game will kick off at 5:30, JV game to follow, beginning at 7:30 or thereabouts. Thanks to all the help from everyone here tonight in the press box. Jason Butcher, producer spotter. David Bradwick, music and sound technician. Jim Beckmeyer handling the play clock. Coach John Berry, the game clock and scoreboard. Ben McDonald, scoreboard video. And Rob Coffey, video technician, on-field video. Next home game is 2 weeks from tonight. Here at home on September the 12th. Tigers will take on the Ozark Tigers. Ozark leading Willard 31-26. Late in the game at Willard tonight. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Your attendance, we appreciate that. We'll see you 2 weeks from tonight here at home against the Ozark Tigers on Friday, September the 12th. Game 3 of the regular season. Again, thank you all. Everyone have a safe trip home and a great Labor Day weekend.
I'm DK Nilsson here with player of the game, Jaden McCaster. Jaden, 4-touchdown game in your first appearance with Nixa. How does that feel just getting the season kicked off?
Feels great. So we're going to keep stacking days, just everything that we've done in practice over the summer. this is the result we're going to get. So I'm just happy that we got the win.
With that, what are you hoping to see out of yourself and out of the team going on to the rest of the season?
I think we just take this win, and then who we got? Glendale next week? Who we got next week? No, who we got? Shoot, I don't know. 1 week at a time. We're going to keep stacking days. I said we're going to watch film, just tweak whatever we need to work on, and then just keep going.
Thank you, Jaden. Good luck on the rest of the season. Stay tuned. We'll have Zoe Ward with Jaden. We'll have Zoe Ward with Jaden Russell.
I had like a little monitor where I could see, and I didn't really notice it. Yeah, like I keep it like.
I'm Zoe Ward here with Jaden Russell. How does it feel to get the first interception of the season?
And it's pretty good. Mood switch. You know, they go down, score the ball. They get the ball back, and then get that pick, get a turnover, and then just got the boys going again. Go down and score. I feel like it just picked them up.
That sounds really nice. What are you going to do to prepare for your next game on Friday?
Just try and get healthy, just stay healthy, practice hard, focus, just practice hard.
Hey, thank you so much.
Like, we all had to untangle this cable. No, I haven't. It was definitely Brett. Alright, can I go down? I mean, no, wait. You gotta like. Wait for permission. How can I leave? Not leave. This battery's almost dead.
They will slip free and find their way into the end zone. Kick.
And they will recover. Yes, Republic recovers, and they will keep the ball for a second. Republic's 39. Handoff McCaster. He'll sprint through the middle of the field. Breaks the tackle. Moving up the sideline. 10-5. Touchdown. Eagles. Republic's 39. Handoff McCaster. He'll sprint through the middle of the field. Breaks the tackle. Moving up the sideline. 10. Touchdown. Eagles. Republic's 39. Handoff McCaster. He'll sprint through the middle of the field. Breaks the tackle. Moving up the sideline. 10-5. Touchdown. Eagles. McCracken will keep the ball. He's looking downfield and passes intercepted on the sideline. Number 21 will bring it down and tackled by Kieran Go. Will move in motion. McKnight will have the option out to McCaster. McCaster, good block outside by Kubik, and he will keep moving upfield with McKnight on him. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. Second goal for the Eagles. Another low snap, but McKnight will roll left. It's a foot race to the end zone. Dives for the touchdown, and he will get it. Jackson Kimball there blocking from Caster. But there's a good play from the Nixa defensive line. McCracken takes the snap, drops back, looking deep, and guarded by Brayden Carson. Oh my goodness, almost snagged head. And if Nixa can get on this, just rolls out the back of the end zone. Or no, he will knock it out at the McKnight with the snap, looks left, throw to Carter Mabe. Carter Mabe will haul in the pass, break a tackle, moving up the sideline now near midfield. Good block, Carter Mabe down the sideline. 20, 10, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Eagles. Caster takes the snap, will drop back, rolling left, lots of pressure on him, and they will get to him. Snap, caught by McKnight, and tries to throw right, and it's picked off on the sideline. Now coming down the field, McKnight goes for the tackle and will bring him out of bounds. Picked off by number 18, Fisher Moore. And the swing of third quarter handoff on the end around. He'll break up field and break the plane for the man in motion. He will keep the ball and move out left, moves up, stiff arms the man into the ground, and moves forward for 5 yards. Will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw. This will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint. Down. It will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint. Down. It will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint. Down. It will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint. Down. It will be his second play on offense. McKnight looks right to Flint. He's got to step on his man. Good throw and caught by Flint. Down. It will be his second play on offense. McKnight